Hello.
It's like you could
Hello.
I know.
Hey.
I'm so epic, right?
So just still
Thanks for
AFK right
agreeing,
now. Let me turn
everybody.
off her Elgato picture. Hold on.
Wait, she's not supposed to be Elgato?
No, she's not Elgato. We're not sponsored by that.
Oh. I thought that was intentional.
I'll put her on the off-camera for now.
Cameras are available.
You can hear Gmart chat. You won't be able to see him until his character's revealed.
don't look at me.
But you will
I'm
see
not
him
here.
when he's
I'm
there.
not gonna go backstage.
I was like quiet for a minute because I didn't know if that was supposed to be a secret, whether or not he was here yet or not. And I was
No,
like,
I announced it this time.
I got top labeling.
I look, the amount of times I've tried to keep it a secret and then we fuck up on like the day it happens or just prior stuff. At this point, I just say it. I just don't reveal the character. So yes, Gmart's with us today, everyone. So welcome into our first guest star for Sunforged.
welcome.
As far as I'm aware, unless you've told them beforehand,
Why
at
did you
least the
say
chat.
we fuck up?
I've mentioned it a little bit, but like, you know, not to the broader audience.
Yeah, and I'm sure one of you guys must have mentioned something in the past with a guest. I'm sure it's probably happened.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just you fuck up. I don't think there was a we.
I think we're a
you
team.
made it a we.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is a
I definitely
Sunforged is a
didn't.
we thing, and I include you in the we.
Okay, all right.
This is delusional.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Okay. What does that mean?
He will remember that.
Why? Don't remember that. So
When we need inspiration.
you get it once per long rest now, human.
I do actually. That's good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Human.
Humans
What
get
the
inspiration
fuck?
once per long
Very
rest.
human.
Very
That's
human.
so
Well,
stupid.
Oh, wow.
Variant doesn't exist anymore. That's standard human
Yeah,
from
it's
now
just
on.
human. It's
No
just
longer do you have to worry about your
guy.
DM declining variant
It's
human.
fine. Sam's character constantly needs it. It's probably for the best.
Any
Wow.
deck save, I need to use my.
You need to
Constantly
delete this
rolling
shit.
-1 rolls.
You
dude.
should have left this
Jesus.
shit in the previous stream, man. You've been swinging for me in the pre-show when I wasn't even here.
Oh no, dude. Yeah, welcome in Gmart as our first guest. He'll be here for as long as his character's here, so it'll be fun.
We're
it'll be
killing
fun.
him today.
We haven't.
Yeah,
I mean, you
right.
could kill him today.
Easy
Try it
solution.
like that. It's kind of ominous.
Please don't hurt me.
You could,
Yeah,
you could
Gmart.
definitely kill him.
Character remains.
You're setting the tone for guests for Sunforged.
Okay.
No
Oh.
pressure.
And as the DM, because they're pressuring you to be nice, you can do what the hell you want, man. Okay. If they look,
We're not pressuring you to be nice. It's to
I'll
do
be
whatever you
as
want. Just know that
adversarial
Lawman
as I
wasn't
need to
nice
be.
and he died.
Yeah.
That's not
So-
great. Yeah.
That's true.
That is usually the end result of like pushing too many buttons. It's like, let's just like kill this guy. He's
But
just XP.
Dodger was very nice,
He's
and
just
she's here
XP.
4 years later.
True.
That's true. She works out really well.
I don't know if this
true.
character would last 4 years. I mean, we'll see. Joe knows. This guy knows.
It's gonna be a fun one. All right, well let's dive into things, shall we? Does anyone want to shout anything before we get started?
Yeah.
What, like a brand? Like what do you?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what this is for.
Yeah, Gmart, whatever you
so
say,
Gmart-
like,
Gmart, he says this every week and no one ever says
That's
anything.
not true.
just like,
That's not true.
Did you have a good day? What did you have for
Every
breakfast?
week. It's every
Yeah.
It's every
It's
Just
week.
like
You can,
anything that's on your mind.
You can
Give a
announce
funny
anything, man. If
anecdote.
you've got a
No.
brand thing coming out, if you've got anything, you
Shout
know.
out to
it's-
Amazon, parent company over. Well,
Okay, yeah, we haven't had that one before. Yeah, shout out to
you're all
Amazon.
employees. Don't act better than me.
Yeah, that's true. We are in their world. We DM a world in their world. So you guys should see the recap. Who wants to read it? Let's get started.
Oh, I don't know where it is. That's weird. It's
Suddenly, I
not
feel like I'm in
appearing for
school. It's like,
me.
all right, who wants to read this next chapter?
That's why I do it to them, dude. It keeps
That's
them
how it
attentive.
goes.
It makes me feel powerful.
Bree just cleared her throat like she's doing it.
No, I'm laughing.
No, you
that was
did
a
clear
very,
that.
like-
Here.
If you clear your throat, you're basically ready. I got too
Yeah.
much gunk in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're the only one with a cleared throat, I'm afraid.
Gunky. All right, I cleared my gunky. I'll read it.
Oh,
okay.
gross.
Yeah, it sounds really fucked up. Sorry. Okay. It is no rumor that last we left off, we had just left the ceremonies and were deciding on our next course of action to deal with chaos. We deduced that getting inside the vault was our next goal. We were confronted by the Hilly's leader, known as the Pan, who offered us a job to get back into good graces with him. His nephew was kidnapped, though upon our arrival, we found it to be a ruse and, without bloodshed, returned him home. He put us in contact with an Inquisitor who informed us that the Luxian Inquisitors are searching for a survivor of the original expedition team that entered the vault. We found the hospital he was fatally admitted to, and we found the nurse who smuggled him to her friends. They also smuggled him, but instead to a one-winged fairy known as Tepi, who lives in the valley of the Underleak. This valley is considered particularly dangerous, so Turnip gave us the location of his cousin who might guide us.
And with that information given, knowing that you are searching for a dwarf who was once part of this expedition, knowing that you are currently ahead of the Inquisitors, as you quite rightfully interrogated one or got information out of one, you've already set out from Marigold with the intention of heading towards the Valley of the Underleak. Your knowledge is that it's a little bit northwest of where you are, and it was marked on your map by one of the two of Joel or Turnip. And so you'd be journeying out from the city scope, and it isn't long after you hit the road that you start to notice that what is housing on the outside starts to become farmland and farm housing. Little small kind of hamlets built off the side of the trade roads kind of starts to dwindle down, and you start to get longer fields. And one thing to note as well is that fencing around each of the farms is probably twice the height that you'd usually get in our real world, due to the fact that there are much larger predators in this world. So you start to kind of get to this point where you're dwindling past great flour fields, wheat fields, all various foods. And then kind of getting off the beaten narrow, the trade path heads southward away from the mountains that you're wrapping around towards. And you start to go off onto dirt track roads that would lead out into the woodlands and be places where hermits and people who are living on their own kind of would abide. In the distance to the north, as kind of a planescape, as you start traveling across great fields and small hills, you see small, kind of jagged-looking hills in the distance. Just outside of Marigold, you're seeing now the Sorrowful, massive in the distance to the north of you. It's the thing that marks the Sunmore Plateau. And it's this great waterfall that pours from the tops of mountains all the way down into a huge crevice that seems to just fall into the world itself. The Sorrowful falls deep into the Underdark. And not far to the west of them, you can see a small mountain range. The larger mountains kind of being the height of the plateau on the north, but some of the smaller mountains are wrapped with valleys, like craters and cracks cracking against the skin of the world itself. You can see this mountain, small couple of mountains just on their own, with all of these great kind of cutaways. And this almost looming darkness that kind of fills each of those valleys as you start to get closer and wrap yourself around. You head through small woodlands and toward it. The mountains themselves are completely covered, almost like a maze of this underground maze below, subterranean maze that kind of protect the mountain on all sides like a subterranean moat. And you start to approach, getting closer, you would see there's no houses around here. People don't really live on this section of the world. And you break into the fields that kind of open up before the valleys. And there is a single house. A small hut. Though small from the distance you are. Which must be probably half a mile away. You're seeing it there just over the horizon. And as you start to get closer, you start to realize just how big this hut must be for you to have seen it from so far away. And as you get closer, you see it looks to be like a 4-story building probably. But like if someone enlarged a massive shed, or if you will, or like a hermit's kind of cabin. And outside is a dead tree planted into the ground, but jaggedly, almost like it's been impaled into the floor itself and embedded around it, like someone's planted their own pine tree. And hanging from each of the branches. Well, actually, before we get into that, as you guys are walking down, is there anything you guys are doing on your pathway down to there? You do anything on the journey here? Because I didn't want to super rush you guys, but if you are doing anything, let me know.
We're on a road, right? Just following the road.
Dirt track at this point. You've probably gone off road now, and you're on the section now where the valleys that kind of surround the mountains are all kind of buried into the ground. They wrap around for miles on all sides of the mountain. So this is kind of you guys steering yourself around, looking for where potentially the cousin could live, as there's no house actually around, except for this one hut that you've seen. Is there anything you guys want to do before like approaching?
No.
Nope. Okay. Then
I guess are we looking for like signs of a lived space, like smoke coming out of the tree line or anything like that, or is it?
Yeah, I imagine there would be definitely some like maybe a campfire ahead of you that is more like a bonfire. Massive in nature, kind of, you know, a good like several people wide, probably a good 12-foot wide bonfire that's going to be white smoke pouring off of it to suggest that it was put out maybe early this morning or potentially late last night. And this whole travel out of here has taken you a day or so on the road, day and a bit on the road. So you would have been resting and you would have got up in the morning and everything as well. So one thing I should say as well to everyone who is watching, because they finally released all of the new PHB stuff, the new Player's Handbook 2024, everyone has access to those things now. All of their characters have some new spells and new features and whatnot. So I have also given them the opportunity to swap out any spells they want with any of the spells that have been changed or renewed, etc. So if there's any spell preparations you do for the day, anything like that, just let me know. But yeah, you would approach here after the day on the road.
Question.
Yes.
So with that day on the road, that takes us to the 28th, which would be our Bastion reset. So we get, if we used our like once per week thing,
Yes.
that's regenerated, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
Epic.
Yes.
I have a calendar.
Oh, good point, actually.
Also, there is one thing I would like to do on like this little trip. I think Carlisle would have pulled Desmond aside and asked him if he could have helped him work on a bit of a medical thing. I want to make a poisoner's kit, which doesn't sound very medical, but it will come up.
Yes. Yes. So this would usually take a so the new crafting rules as written is that everything you craft is going to cost half the cost it would to buy. So for example, if you were to make plate armor, it'd be 750 gold worth of resources as opposed to 1500. However, it does come with a bit of a time limit on when to make it. So making plate is not worth it. And so under the new crafting rules, it is 10 golds worth per day is what you'd spend. So for a poisonous kit, it's usually 50 gold to buy, 25 gold if you're doing the crafting. So it'd be take 2.5 days usually. However, because Desmond is an artificer and is skilled in these matters and does it in half the time.
I also have a feature for this.
Do you have an extra feature?
Specifically.
Okay.
I just have a feature to make any artisan tools in 1 hour.
Oh,
Sick.
you can technically just craft this then, if you'd prefer to do that.
That simplifies it.
Yeah. yeah. Yeah, exactly. So it would... can you read that feature out for me? Just I want to see if there's any cost.
At 3rd level, you've learned to produce exactly the tool you need with thieves' tools or artisan tools in hand, which I have. I can magically create one set of artisan tools in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. This creation requires 1 hour of uninterrupted work, which can coincide with a short or long rest. Though the product of magic, the tools are non-magical, and they vanish when you use this feature again. So as long as I don't make another, he'll keep these, which I don't.
Yeah, and then you could
plan on
obviously make a
making another.
permanent one at some point if you want as well. Okay, yeah. Then you can spend an hour to
Sick.
basically craft a temporary one. Let's say to manifest the idea that you can only make one of these with this, you basically have these few spare parts that are very good at quickly putting them together. So it's only those spare parts that you can use towards it. So if you ever want to use those again. So yeah, you can make the poisonous kit easily over the course of that day.
Awesome.
Okay, awesome. In which case, is there anything more that you guys want to do before approaching the shack, or how do you approach it in general?
It's quite large for a shack, isn't it? Looks at 4-story building.
What does a shack normally look like?
Smaller, dear. Just sort of an offshoot kind of building, just to store a few things.
It is suspicious, then?
It's just really large. Like the fire's really large. That's really large.
It just means probably whoever made it is very large, or perhaps has to store a very large thing within it.
Or very small and just wants to be very large.
True, but at that point, if you want to make a very large place to live and you are small, you might as well just make a house instead of making it a
right,
shack.
like a regular size.
You might as well not
house would
make
be
a shack,
quite large,
but
right.
upscaled at that point.
It was right. Who's going first?
Well, we were told like precautions, right? What were they again?
Jack's
Things
notes.
we shouldn't say. Things we.
Yeah, what is it that's going to get us in big trouble? We go over there.
We need to say that Turnip sent us.
Yes.
Yes, immediately.
Do we yell?
We should lead with that, probably, right? Hello,
Yes.
Turnip sent us.
Is there a window of time which we would have wanted to have already said it, and we may be under attack if we didn't yell it before we even
Maybe
went
we say
close?
while we're knocking on the door.
Is that too late?
How close are you
Just yell
guys?
it now. Yeah.
God.
I'd say probably like 60 feet.
Yeah. That
You'd
seems
see
Sounds
at this
about
point, up on the tree that's embedded into the ground, kind of impaled into the ground, hanging from one of the dead branches, like impaled into it, body splayed, almost splattered in the bottom part of it, is
My God.
this undead zombie who goes, looks down to all you, see portions of his body missing, goes, help! 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 Help!
How'd you get up there?
Oh, please, please help! Help!
Uh-oh. That's the alarm system?
Gmart, what do you do?
My character comes out to investigate the noise from inside.
And you guys would see as the door swings open, and the following appears. I'll bring on to the battle map. You see.
Oh, it's a battle.
No. I mean,
Oh,
this is so you can see. This is. I mean, it can be.
Fascinating that we're already
This is.
fighting.
No. I meant so you can see the image.
That's if a guest character, a guest boss.
Gmart, would you like to describe your character? What did they see?
Yeah. So, you see the massive doors swing open, and how tall am I, Joe?
Oh,
What did we say? Were we
50 feet,
God.
probably 40,
Just
40,
really
45,
big.
50 feet?
40, 50 feet? Yeah.
that's a tree?
That's a tree.
Huh?
Shit,
You just
dude,
see
what?
this big hill giant wearing a beholder head on his head like a hat.
Nice.
Comes barreling out, and he's just like, "Who's out there?"
Oh my God.
Turnip sent us,
Yeah, we're
That
friends with
explains
Turn
the
Up.
big shack.
but like leans back as she says it.
No,
no.
no. Turn Up.
Why not?
We have no turnips, but we do know the one named Turn Up who said we should come and see you.
We're looking for Teppy.
And you see him kind of squint, like he's really racking his brain.
Oh no.
What does he look like? I don't know a turnip.
Oh God.
Describe him for him. Quick.
A larger.
Waits for everyone to look at
You
him.
better talk or I'm gonna start smashing.
He's an ogre, dear.
Curly hair.
Right, Turnip the
Weird
ogre.
curly hair. Ogre.
With jar, turnip, you know.
Oh.
The zombies doing it too.
Okay, and what does he want? How's he doing?
He's doing well.
Has he been eating?
He's been eating well.
He looked healthy. I'm not the doctor though, but
That's good,
He
that's
is.
good. And what do you want? Why are you here?
He said you could help us. Lead us
With
somewhere.
what?
Finding Teppy.
I don't know what that is.
are you quite sure? A fairy with one
wing.
One wing.
Oh,
Teppy.
the bug.
Skip names from now on going forward.
So good
Doesn't
with
seem
names.
very
I
good
like
with
that
names.
bug.
Go with describing the person.
We should
I know
probably
where-
avoid
I know where
names
the
from
bug
now.
is.
Could you?
There's a moment, by the way, where if he brushed it into his beard, you'd see half of a skeleton of a horse just fall down to the ground, clunk onto the floor.
God.
Oh.
Lunch.
Can you lead us to the bug?
Yeah. And then he's still just standing there.
He's still just standing there. He's just not moving. He's just like, yeah. He's just like waiting for like you to say something.
Would you be all right doing that now for us?
No, we'll never make it.
What?
What do you mean?
What
Never.
do you mean we'll never make it?
Sounds ominous.
Oh, it's real bad out there. Me, I'd be fine, but you small folk, no.
No.
Yeah, that's right. Small
You too.
folk.
What's the deal with your little guy on the tree?
What, him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there used to be more of us. Now it's just me and him.
Is he like your friend?
Are you friends?
One day I was just swinging my stick, and he was just there. And it's been like that ever since.
Do you want to get him down or?
Oh, I think he likes it. You like it, right? And kind of shakes the tree branch a little bit.
It's not a perfect life, but it's been nice. It's gonna just shake his arms. You see his legs are completely spiraled around, like just crunched into the branch themselves.
Oh my god.
We really need to find that bug. So, regardless of whether or not we look like we can handle it or not,
We are quite capable.
yeah.
What's out there?
Oh, you were serious.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't really make jokes that often.
You were still serious.
No, that's the point. I don't really make jokes that often.
They're funny, aren't they funny? He turns over to him.
Yes. It's just like leaning in, next to you.
I think Intrasa would look over at Morgaine. Sir Morgaine, can you
Yes.
see any? Do you know what we're like? Can Morgaine see anything? Like, does
Morgaine, I mean, actually, technically, you'd see. Okay, you
the
would
zombie,
see.
maybe?
No, that'd probably be high enough,
he's
too
not
high.
magic.
It's probably 30 feet above you because he holds it up.
Oh
You
my
know, it's like
God.
up the side. You would feel you could probably smell his breath. You can probably
I
feel
would
the booming
the
voice.
tremors, right?
Yeah,
And where the sound is coming from.
The only bit of magical, like a white magic, as in kind of an enchanted item, is I should ask you, largest, where do you keep your rock?
Oh.
I was like clicking my voice change. I was like, wait, is this in character, out of character, in character? This is out of character.
Yeah, you can answer.
Where's my rock?
Yeah.
It's in my pocket. You know, in my robe or whatever you.
30 feet up, you can just see this kind of hovering.
My waist, yeah.
Quite large, just white magical glow for you. Coming from
Keep it on like some ropes around my belt or something, you know, big chunk.
Everyone else can just see this kind of whitish rock on his belt. It's magical.
I see you're all looking at my rock. Can't help but admire it, huh?
It's kind of hard to look you in the eye when you're standing straight up.
It's quite a nice rock.
Like just sort of like squats down to like sit a little bit, but like it really doesn't bring him much lower down to your level. In fact, maybe he like kind of lays down and like get to like eye level.
What does it do?
Oh.
What color is it, Joe?
It'd be white, as if in
White,
magical
I think
items.
you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the bug gave me this. It tastes great.
But
Oh, it's a rock
eat-
you lick.
Yeah.
Is it?
You want to try it?
What happens when you?
Good.
Are you sure? It's really good. And he starts just like, like a lollipop.
No, it's all yours, but thank you. Listen, back on
You're
topic.
lost.
Back on topic now. What kind of dangers would we really have to
Oh, you
worry about?
know, there's snacks out there. There's some appetizers, and there's some like full course meals. So it's like
Describe-
real bad.
Describe the contents of a full course meal to me.
Oh, you know, just large creatures, very dangerous. Oh, and then there's Jerry. I haven't seen Jerry in a bit though.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Is Jerry a guy or is he a threat?
Oh, he was my friend. I had to lock him in a cave. He started getting weird.
You locked your friend in a cave.
You got weird, so you locked him in a cave.
Wouldn't that make him weirder?
I wouldn't think that'd make
You
you.
don't understand what I saw.
You know, honestly, if we could all lock people away in caves, maybe we skip Jerry then, if he's.
Oh, yeah, we can't.
What do you mean we can't
Unfortunately-
skip Jerry?
I mean, he might be better now,
Unfortunately,
right?
Is the bug
His
also
cave-
in the cave?
His cave's the only way through the valley to get to the bug.
how do you fit into a cave?
Well, it's a big cave.
I
What
see.
I had
so
to put
Jerry's-
a big rock in front of it.
Well,
There's only one cave to get through. Jerry's in it. There's a big rock blocking it, and Jerry's very weird.
Yeah.
question.
Got it. But your
How
friends.
close is this cave with Jerry to the bug? Is there a possibility that Jerry, in his weird state, may have gone to the bug and smashed it or anything like that? Should we be concerned about something like that?
I never thought about it.
That is horrifying.
But it's been hard out here without Jerry.
You know,
You were quite close
I
then.
am a medical professional.
Mhm.
Maybe we could go. You could walk us there. I could take a look at Jerry.
Well, you see, Jerry fell down a hole.
Did he fall in a hole or did he get
Was
stuck
he-
in a cave?
Was he weird before he fell in the
No.
hole?
Speaking of holes, there's a lot
No.
in this story
No,
so far.
He got
There's a hole
weird
in the
after he
cave.
fell.
me confused. You make me angry.
Don't make him angry.
What happens when you're
Let me
angry?
start over.
By all
Let me start
means,
from the beginning.
feel
All
free.
right.
It used to be me, Jerry, and Fastest.
And fastest.
I'm gonna write this down in my
Unfortunately,
notes.
Fastest got killed when I got my hat. But he helped me
Oh.
get my hat,
Oh.
and then we lost him. And then it was just me and Jerry. And me and Jerry went into a cave, the cave we have to get through. And he fell down a hole. He's always been so clumsy, Jerry.
Oh no.
And he fell down the hole. And he said he saw something real delicious. He said, you gotta come down here and see this delicious food. And I don't know. It was a mighty long fall. Well, I called Jerry. I said, Jerry, you climb back up here. And he starts climbing. But what climbed out did not look like Jerry. He was all weird. He looked weird and he was really grabby.
He was
grabbed
grabby.
for me and I ran and I closed the cave and I didn't look back.
Jerry previously was quite good with personal space and then came out.
He would never lay a hand on me. And he started acting weird. And that was a while ago. Sometimes I go back and check on the rock and it's just the noises he makes. I don't want to look.
The noises he makes.
What kind of noises?
You know, just like
weird.
Roar, just the scariest roars you've ever heard.
Scary.
Do you believe that perhaps Jerry may be now more so distressed by the fact he is trapped inside of a cave of your design?
No.
Well, how about
he needed some space. I think we all just needed to calm down. But
how long ago?
Long has it been?
Yes, how long has it been?
Oh man, how long has it been him?
Many moons, many moons.
Oh Jesus!
Not a frame of time.
It's been a little bit.
Enough moons to be many blessings, or just a
many moons?
Well, he said he had food in there, so I figure he's okay. That's what he said he found at the bottom, actually.
Was Jerry?
What if that was a bluff to get you down there? What if there's no food, in fact?
Oh, I don't think Jerry was a liar, but he might be
You
right.
said yourself that wasn't Jerry.
This like really perplexes him. He never thought about that.
Is Jerry your size, dear?
No, much
Is he
smaller.
small
I'm
like
the
us?
largest. No, much larger
Big,
though.
big, right, I
Much
get
shorter
it.
than me, but much larger than you.
And it was quite a fall.
Quite the
For
tumble,
Jerry.
very far down.
Very
I couldn't see
far.
the bottom.
Okay.
But yeah, if we want to get to the bug, well, we'd have to go through Jerry. Oh, not to mention, you know, all the entrees and appetizers on the way, but that's no problem.
Oh,
I
all
assure
right.
you we can handle the entrees and appetite and even the meals.
I don't know. I mean, if you anything you kill, I eat, so that works for me.
Anything be all right?
Well,
deal?
Seems like we are in agreement then on what we should do.
Yeah.
So we can go then, right?
Right.
No.
We're not in agreement. We should probably be clearer with him about what the agreement is.
All right.
You take us.
So you will take us through the cave where Jerry is to the bug. In
But
return,
why would I do that?
In return, anything we see out there, we will help you get as a delicious meal, and we will see what can be done to help Jerry in his strange state.
He is a good doctor.
I am.
And you just hear his like belly grumble.
Okay, my stomach said yes.
Food time. Food time. And it starts like reaching out towards your belly.
Oh my god.
What is Joe? I figured out what Gmart is. What is Joe?
Let me tell you, Kev.
Gmart's like a giant 50-foot fucking hill giant.
Yeah, I
and
got
Joe
that.
is a zombie corpse that's just
On a
stuck in a
tree.
tree.
On his tree.
If you look on the image you
next to
see,
the house.
you'll be able to see him there.
Oh yeah, wait, he's on the tree.
Yeah,
in the,
yeah, yeah.
Oh my
if you zoom
god.
in, you can see him.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
So good. So good.
That's the big boy.
Okay, yep. Got it.
God, he's so grody.
He's a lot. Okay, so we are in agreement. You will take us to the bug via Jerry.
Yeah.
And we can go now.
Oh, now? Yeah, I guess you can be now.
When
I haven't had my breakfast yet, but we can get it on the road.
What were you going to have for breakfast here?
You guys, honestly. I saw you coming out the window.
Food! He's like pointing down towards them.
Do you often eat people who approach your home?
Sometimes.
All right.
That's one way to,
Just
not
matter of factly, just like, yeah,
have
sometimes.
visitors.
Occasionally.
Right. Right. Kind of looks up. So.
Oh, right, yeah. Kind of
Lead the way.
He gets up off the ground and he just starts walking in the direction of the valley. Well, first he grabs his tree, makes sure to take his tree to go, and then off he goes. Oh, gotta lock up the house though. Turns back.
Oh shit.
Locks up the shack. Off he goes.
Does he have a lock or does he just slam it? Like, what's it?
He has a rock next to the door.
Nice, yeah.
And he just slides it in front and he's all right. But it's a push door, so it doesn't,
yeah, nice.
doesn't block the door.
Nice. The kind of direction in which largest goes, you can see the valleys themselves.
Excuse me.
If you were to try and climb on top, you'd have to find a way to get past these like massive gaps between each of the valleys. It seems to be all these cracks that kind of lead up towards the mountains. Impassable terrain over the top, but where you head towards the valleys, you have to start heading downward into them. The kind of almost where the ground has split open, and you can see the kind of ground itself is all like disheveled. It doesn't look like grass has grown over. It looks like almost the ground itself has been kind of turmoiled and torn asunder. But the actual valleys themselves go pretty deep down to a point where it's probably just over the tip of his head, if not a little bit higher, when Largest walks down into the valley themselves. You can see that these are kind of massive walls where some holes kind of appear and it's almost like it's connected. But the big key thing is, the strange thing, and something that you would kind of notice, all the magic that is around you, Morgan, you can kind of almost wonder, though you have blind sight, you do have an element of seeing magic always around you, because when the Sunforged is on, it's projecting this illusion, almost a transmutation, I should say, of the day and night cycle. But in this valley, as you start going into the lower end of it, you see it's all in darkness. And even the tips of it just almost like fade. It's almost like the Sunforged just doesn't work to produce light down into this valley. Hence the name Valley of the Underleak. As it's almost like wandering through caverns of the Underdark itself. You begin your journey through. And it isn't long before you start seeing creatures, small ones. You see a series of these kind of like the size of large, like, or I should say small wolves. These kind of carapace-sized creatures that have like 4 legs, quite spindly with spiked legs, carapaces on the front of them. These kind of jaws that are quite protruded, lots of teeth, eyes kind of gathered around, groups of them tearing at a couple of rodents they found, ripping them apart. The moment they see Largest, scuttle straight into the walls. If you'd like to do any checks on what the creatures and stuff are that you see, you can roll nature checks and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone's been around.
Largest kind of gestures over to those creatures and he's like,
those are the snacks. They're pretty hard to catch because they're so small. Fastest used to be pretty good at getting them, but...
Makes sense.
Yeah.
22 nature?
Those ones in particular were Kruthic. They're known to be in mountains. You guys might remember them from last campaign.
Oh, yeah. Might remember, huh?
But as you kind of journey through, it starts to become like a consistent theme. You realize having Largest with you is scaring off probably a dozen or so encounters you might have if you were journeying yourself. You see kind of great beetles that hide away. You see some like kind of larger, almost like slimy snakes that have like protruding spikes. They kind of slither and go straight back into the holes. Lizards that quickly camouflage and then rush into gaps.
I was gonna say, could I kill something that looks the easiest to kill with one hit, and then like try to launch it up with my huge sword to largest?
Give me
You said he's hungry.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a check. Because basically largest form is almost his hunger is almost his downside in this place, like you were saying with fastest, because everything that's small around here knows to avoid him. So the moment he starts coming, they can feel those trembles and they can feel that there's a danger there. Give me a perception check first of all to see if you can see any
with hearing or sight.
This will be with sight, just because you're trying to pick up any motion that you might be able to quickly get to before.
Okay. Can I use the new barbarian thing to boost
it would expend
it with my strength?
a rage, but you can, because you can keep your rage going for the
true.
The 10 minutes.
I won't do that. I'll just do normal perception roll. 17.
17 will be enough, though. You would see over just ahead of you is this quite furry, almost like armadillo creature, but if it was made of fur. And you can see it's got all these like tentacles at the front, and it's just munching down rocks and crushing them down together, and just keeps bunching down rocks. It hasn't noticed. It kind of gets this startled moment where it sees the tremor. All of its hair kind of goes up, and you can see slowly as the hair starts to harden, and you're kind of catching it in its first form, where it's becoming like this hardened carapace on the back. You'd kind of be able to get in there close. Give me a stealth check to see if you can get to it before it before it notices.
Okay.
You got this.
13.
It's a lot of work for a snack.
I know.
Yeah, I was like, I could technically boost this, but this is a lot of work for a snack.
This is a lot of work for what is probably like an M&M for me.
Yeah, the only reason I'm giving you this many checks is because you have literally got the biggest guy behind you that's scaring off anything that can be hunted. This is like going hunting, but with a giant literally just causing you to scare off every bit of prey.
Fair.
Like a jeep constantly honking
exactly
in the woods.
Yeah. But it doesn't notice you. So you'd be round to rush up. You leap towards this creature. It kind of slightly turns towards you. Its body's still a little bit furry and softer. Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
RAT. 14.
Would hit.
All right. 13 slashing.
You just bring your blade straight across it, open it up, and you can see the moment you do, it drops down dead, its whole back hardens, and then pulls off of it, like almost like it peels itself. And you just see the kind of the jellied back of this kind of softer orange back. And this creature is now dead and lying there. For you, though, I mean, for largest, this is like the size of probably like a cherry. But for you, it's like it's a good like armadillo size.
It's something. It's
How big is largest?
Is that for me?
I mean,
what do you mean? I'm the largest. Picture what you think is big, and then add like 20%.
Well, you're a hill giant, though, right?
Yeah. So like, let's say like
he's
what
a
did we
very
say,
large
40,
hill giant.
50 feet,
40 to 50 feet.
something like that.
Hill giants are like 20 feet, though.
Okay.
They're a bit bigger. They're huge.
The
They're
largest
huge.
one.
But he's very big. For
The name is literal.
He's an anomaly.
Dude, you
amongst
gotta
hill
lock it in.
giants.
Come on, man.
Asking, I'm trying to picture the scale here, man. Okay.
Can I try to launch the thing up at him with my fucking massive broadsword? Like a fucking skillet.
Massive as my tooth.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want me to roll? Athletics?
Yeah, just roll an athletics check.
Roll for launch,
Seriously.
please.
28.
You just see this come straight in front of you.
You just see he's just walking forward, and without even blinking, he just like, and just, like, turns and, like, bites it out of the air.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can almost feel this like moment where the teeth dig in, blood kind of splatters and sprays down.
Oh, I didn't think about that part.
But-
He doesn't mind. But
Yeah. This is comforting spray.
it's like, oh, nice.
That's just making me hungrier.
Oh shit.
So, a little journeying in, you would slowly realize on the ground, just ahead of you, is a series of kind of on the walls themselves. You can see these kind of slight vents, like leaking off magic, and for you, Morgan, you're seeing almost like gas magic being leaking from the sides, almost like cuts that are kind of venting out this kind of just arcane air into the world. A couple of creatures were like feeding on them, smaller ones, only like the size of rats, and they all kind of like dive straight into the ground and hide away. If you'd like to tell what they are, you can do an Arcana check.
Ooh. I'm bad at...
Wait, can anyone do them?
Yeah. This is you as you're walking along. You're seeing these like
All right, I'll do
cuts in the
Did
wall.
you say animals were feeding off of them, or looked like they were like feeding from them? Oh,
Like,
interesting.
breathing it in.
Ah.
27.
God damn, dude.
That's why you got it.
Wow.
It's a good thing she's good at. Give her
So,
this moment.
for the base check, what you can learn is that these are ley lines, or at least this is the remnants of a ley line. Ley lines are kind of the veins of the world that produce magic. They allow magic to kind of surpass through all of the land. They're buried beneath the Underdark. Finding pure ones is a bit difficult. It's not as easy as kind of like veins, but it's they almost travel in their own ways between the land. The Valley of the Underleak, what you realize you're kind of passing through, is what the ground would look like if one of those ley lines imploded, almost like a volcano.
Oh.
And so it's created this almost just leak of magic, and that's causing a lot of creatures to climb up and kind of feed upon it because everything's addicted to magic. So you're wandering into this like broken ley line, but with your 27, that would actually tell you what would happen. You can ingest one of these ley lines kind of spores in as an action, breathe them in, which allows you for the next spell you roll. Well, you roll a d4, and the next spell you roll of that level can be cast for free. But because you rolled over the DC of 25, if you were to do, you can do this once without risk. But if you do it again, there is a 25% chance that on the second casting, you'd allow 15-foot emanation from you, and all creatures in that area would take 10d10 force damage, including you. And if you were to die by that, you would disintegrate. So
fine.
Do that.
Oh, and
Do
also,
that.
if you were to cast one of these spells in general, you would roll on the wild magic table.
Oh, wow. How fun.
Definitely worth the
Right.
risk.
You can you all sense that, feel it, smell it, sort of
What?
taste it?
Oh,
It's a ley line. It's like one imploded and it's just sort of everywhere. Do you know you could, I think, breathe this in and
I
it
wouldn't
help
breathe that
with
in.
spell casting.
yeah, I was
right.
going to say too. That's
The
probably
first time, like,
Those are
you're
the
all
smelly
right.
holes.
The first time you're fine. The second time you do it, though, could go very, very wrong. So maybe if you're going to do this, just do it, just the once.
How does a ley line implode?
Oh, well, would Indrasa know?
Yeah, roll an Arcana check for that.
The classic deferral of like, I don't know how it
26.
does it.
Yeah.
Do I know that?
DM.
It's not something that happens frequently because you would see many of these, if at all, and the world heals itself afterwards anyway. So this is only a temporary thing. I mean, temporary can be 500 years. It could be longer than that, but it happens when there's an influx of magic in general in an area. The same way a vein can be clotted is the same way like a ley line can kind of almost create this own clot of itself. If there's too much magic centered on a point, over like a long period of time, it might implode itself. If someone was drawing upon a ley line and kind of directly drawing from that magic. So potentially if something were to be cast here, because you rolled a 26, I can tell you this. This was known to happen on occasion when people were capable of casting 10th or 11th level spells.
Oh,
Because sometimes erupt.
Interesting. Okay.
I think she gets like probably as excited as Andrasa would ever.
Or sorry, or I should say,
get.
maybe not immediately afterwards, but that's what causes the clot.
It's like it's like a clot, or in the blood. Well, Master Carla, you would know, right? So then it just sort of, it can't go through. It's jammed up, and then if someone was potentially casting something at like 10th level or something, right? And it just sort of, and she just kind of is like too excited to like really focus and try to explain it to everyone. And she's now just kind of muttering to herself, looking around.
Largest kind of gestures to the zombie on the tree, and he's just like,
why is she talking about the fart gas?
He goes, food time. He just starts trying to rub your belly again.
I love this guy.
What a good hype man, dude.
How do you typically catch your food? Seems to just run from you.
Well, as I was saying earlier, we used to have fastest. He was the fastest one. He would
Right,
grab
but
the little
after
ones.
fastest.
Now I just have to get the big ones, so we gotta go in deeper.
Right.
I don't know if you folk will be okay with it, but I'll try to keep you safe.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. I think we'll be just fine. As long as no one goes smelling any of those gases coming out of the ground, seriously.
And Drasa's like, just trying to like...
This close. Just a little...
No, I think the first time you're fine, dear. It's just if you do it again.
The first hit's free.
Yeah.
But the fact that the second time you take the thing, you may die, means it wasn't actually very good for you the first time.
I agree with Carlisle.
She just sort of rolls her eyes and is like trying to figure out how far can she get? How like far away can she stand from she's just sort of like, yes, dear, all right.
I just want to be clear that if you do smell it and you do explode, nothing I have in my bag can unexplode you.
Oh no, of course, because you actually totally disintegrate. So no one could do anything, right? You're completely disintegrated. So don't do it twice if you're going to do it.
When you say that that's what happens the second time, is that you disintegrate and completely turn into ash.
It's not even 100%
If I gave you a
chance, I
medicine
don't
of anything
think.
and I said, don't take 2 sips of this or you will melt into a fine goo,
then I just
that
wouldn't
does not
take...
sound like very good medicine to
Fastest
me.
sniffed it twice.
What?
No, then you just... Oh. What
Is
happens
that
if...
how fastest went?
I thought it was this eyeball thing that got him, but
Maybe he just... Oh.
maybe he shouldn't have huffed it so much. He was always over there sniffing it when he shouldn't have. Maybe that's why he was so fast.
What if it would make you faster? Anyway, Master Carlisle, if you said don't take 2 sips, then I just wouldn't, right? I'd just take the 1.
What
But
if
why
the
would you...
first
But,
sip- Whoa,
someone told you
what?
that 2 sips was lethal. Why would you take
Right.
1?
Because maybe one
Because I
sip
know
gives
that
you
1
wings.
sip... Right. Metaphorically speaking. Actually, do you know, if you cast Fly with this, it would sort of,
See,
nods
the
at
thing is,
me like, thank you.
with a lot of strong medicines, if you take 2 sips of something, you shouldn't take 2 sips of. Typically, another medicine can undo that effect so you don't die. 2 sips
Right, nothing
of
is going to
your
undo that
gas or
disintegration.
sniffs of your gas. There is no undoing the thing that happens next. That
Right.
is-
It's all very fascinating. Do we need to be having this conversation, or?
I feel like we're still walking,
we're
right?
just walking now.
I will pretend to look away if you sniff it.
No, we're not walking.
Oh, dear.
Largest...
No, we're stopping.
He can't walk and talk.
We're trying to
That's too
catch
much.
up the long strides.
He's got
The way
5
I judge
intelligence,
the
walking and
scale is
talking
that
stuff.
we keep walking because it takes 1
Yeah,
step
we have to
each.
catch up. Yeah.
I was
Got her
fully
notebook out, she's just
imagining
writing.
everyone just next to this fart cloud, like,
Staring
look,
at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fart
look
gas.
at this thing. If you smell it twice, you die.
We're not smelling it twice. Come on.
So if you carry on walking, you would be passing through the valley for the next probably 45 minutes or so with a similar kind of effect, but it does go a little deeper. and widens a little bit more, and you realize you're in the depths of the valleys now. It's hard to really know where you are. When you look up, you can realize it is like a maze, with some of the pathways kind of veering off, but because you've got a guide, because you brought someone with you, you don't need to choose which way. He knows the way.
Well, he gets to a crossroad and he's kind of doing like a eeny, meeny, miny, that one. We'll get there when we get there.
Can we have a brains check to know if
brains not good?
Going?
Yeah, this would probably be, give me a wisdom, give me a survival check. So if you don't have survival as a skill for you, Gmart, because you're on a monster sheet, just click the word wisdom. I should roll it.
So about that, I don't know. I haven't been on Roll20 in like fucking
That's okay.
year or two.
You don't know where your sheet is?
Yeah.
So up the top, you've got the and the tabs. Do you see the tabs yet? You've got chat.
I think I found it. Okay, you want wisdom?
Yes, please.
Did I roll right? 3, 2. What is that?
Yep, that because technically you're always
buddy.
not
For sure.
So
we'll take your left number away.
Plus
by the way.
minus 1.
You probably spend the first 2 hours doing what you could have done in maybe 45 minutes, because you take a couple of turns that literally lead you in a circle, and you need to kind of be veered elsewhere. To start going back in the route that you're meant to. And it's probably like not even the most important crossroads. Those ones you can almost remember because you can hear the sounds of other creatures, or you can hear like the way to go. It's probably genuinely on a place where you can see that it's going to loop round on itself, and you would have done it on yourself anyway. So what is it's slow progress, but at least you do know the way.
Part
and
of
you
it getting
make
there
it
is just going in a circle and ending up back at the crossroad, and then him being like, yes, now we're here at this crossroad, like it's a different one. Now we go the right way.
You know the way, but it takes so many unnecessary loops.
Just so long.
I don't really want to say anything because I feel like it would just make him sad.
I don't want to distress them.
I know it's this way. Is that? And the fork in that tree. That way.
It's kind of like pointing along with you. In the next kind of valley you get to, though, you would see on the ground ahead of you where there's been a kind of a fight and a scuffle. There's these larger creatures, whitish fur. One of them's got like a bite mark out of it. The other two are burnt and like acid burnt on the ground and like sizzling still. Where the acid is still kind of burning into them, but it's definitely cooled down over time. And there's about 4 of these creatures. They're larger. They're kind of like the size of probably like a gorilla. And they're like huffed around. Their face is dead. They've been dead for probably the last couple hours or so, maybe just over an hour. But you'd be approaching past those bodies. If there's anything you want to do there, you can.
Inspect what happened here.
Yeah, can we take a peek?
Yeah, you can try and work out.
You better hurry though; those are looking pretty yummy.
That would have been such a power move. Like, too late.
Yeah,
I ate them all.
No, I've already reached down and ate them all. No.
Yeah, you can have a. You can have a little look at them. Go ahead and do a medicine check if you're inspecting like the wounds, or nature check if you're expecting what creature it is, or
23.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay. Let's do your nat 20 first then.
Okay.
You know what these creatures are because you've probably had some of them nearby in your home. The Underdark spreads throughout the world, and it like the Earth's ocean, it's so unexplored. There's so many creatures in there. These are Korgoths. They are predators that hunt in the Underdark in small groups usually, and they're vicious. They're territorial. They go along in packs. It would take something pretty hefty and pretty large to be able to take them down. Medicine-wise, you would notice that you'd see a little bit of blood at the same time nearby, and the blood doesn't look like it belongs to the same creatures. And you can kind of deduce that one creature's been bitten by something large, and the others have been hit by an external acid effect. But the acid effect has come from a different direction. Go ahead and do an investigation check.
Investigation?
Yeah, because that's what we're going to be
Detective time.
This is for deducing information that you see, as opposed to seeing it. 13's not going to be high enough to really work out the scenario.
Nope, net 1.
you're thinking about
came
half.
from that way, I think.
Is this for anyone? Investigation?
Yeah, you can do investigation, Jay, if you're trying to work out what's happening.
Oh boy, 13.
Yeah, you.
See, right over there, there's something happened, but I ain't sure what.
Wait, where?
Over there.
That one. Oh, right.
What
She's looking totally the
skill
opposite
is investigation?
That would be an int.
I'm sure you're super good at this. You're gonna do great.
You got no clue.
-2.
So we always, because technically good monsters always roll with advantage, and you take it. We're always going to take the one on the left unless you're rolling with disadvantage and advantage, right?
Okay.
So you do roll a 4. That's pretty good for you. It's you know these they're dead.
They're dead.
Yep.
These are Korgoth. I've seen them. They hunt in packs, and something sizable must have taken them down.
Indraza kind of pokes one with her foot, looks around.
You can eat these if you want.
Oh, really? I didn't. I was trying to be polite. Didn't know if you wanted any.
No,
Oh, no.
And he just
I'm quite full.
scoops them up and pops them in his mouth.
There it is. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just straight up eating them. Okay.
I like gather them up in my arms.
Give me a survival constitution check because
I was literally about to say Joe about to be like
No.
Constitution check.
he's
Hill
so
giant.
yeah. So just click your constitution. The
Ah,
worst.
that's one of my best things.
Hey!
23.
Nice.
No, it'd be the 19. Always the number on the left. On the
He's
unless
the
you get
worst
advantage.
one.
Wait, he doesn't get advantage on con?
No, not on ability
Not
check.
in this case.
You because you have an ability from your never-ending salt rock.
Yeah.
When you eat it and your tongue obviously touches it, you swallow back one of the Korgoths. You can immediately get this moment where you your eyes flick and you can taste. And it's in this moment of genius, you know exactly what's killed this creature. Which one did you pick up? The acid one or the one with the bite?
This rock.
Both at the same time. He's like,
It's
"Mine's
a
salt."
salt.
It's a salt rock. You didn't want any.
Yeah, it's salt, but apparently it made his
Lick it.
eyes dilate as he saw
Lick
like
it,
the truth
tomato,
of
lick
what
it.
happened. Like, what the
Lick it,
fuck is in this
dude.
salt?
Just lick it, man.
Ask him to try it.
That.
Joe,
Covered
I
in
ate all
salt.
of them. I popped all of them into my mouth at once.
Okay. Oh,
I
at
mixed
once.
them all up.
Yeah, you get this like
Yeah.
double information, which is racking your brain. Give me an intelligence
much.
saving throw. That's too much information at once.
Oh my god.
Oh, what
my
saving
God.
throw?
Intelligence saving throw.
You're gonna do great. Oh.
You take
my
3 points of
God.
psychic damage, just from the confusion of trying to merge the information. But you do work out. The one that had the bite wound is... Actually, I'm just going to say this. Because you've mixed up the information, because you failed the saving throw, you don't know which one's which. But you do know that one of them is being attacked by a... the name comes to you as well by the ability. Not necessarily everything about the creature. But you know
get names?
Yeah,
Damn.
you know,
But do I know names?
you
Or
hear
does
a
it
name
just
in your
pop
head.
into my brain?
It's like it's like
I'm
information's
gonna
being told
assume
to you.
him said it.
Yeah, it's a Gabar Harley is one of them, which you get like an image it for a moment, and you see this large crocodile that almost blends in. It's a camouflaging, massive
Ooh.
crocodile-looking creature. And so you blend that, and then the other
Just
one
spits out just like
Come on, Harvard.
What it? Bless you.
But then you also get in your mind Kirikari, and you see this massive centipede creature.
A what?
Are you okay?
A centipede creature, massive centipede creature.
Ew. Ew.
Bug.
Ew. No.
Speaking of tongues.
Bug.
We all
bug.
It tasted like
Yes,
a bug.
we are going to see the bug.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's very confused by all this. Like his brain can't handle the
Did-
information provided to him, and
Did
it's
any
just
of us
words.
see his eyes flash white? Like, would we have seen that?
I mean, were you looking up all the way up there?
Yeah, you're looking at my face.
Probably.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, I think I would have been looking.
Yeah, okay.
I would have been looking too.
Wait, did I have like a that's so Raven like?
No,
What a
no.
good
Did you see your eyes flash white? Where did we get the eyes flashing white from? Because I thought I might have just missed that detail.
I thought someone else said that too.
You described
God,
my
you're just
eyes
riffing.
like
I think
you
we're just
described my eyes
joking.
like widening or
All
whatever,
right,
like
all right,
reacting to
all
the.
I said his eyes dilate as he
Dilated.
goes like
When he
as
licks
gets
the
Oh, yeah,
rock.
yeah.
Salt Rock.
All right, play back the
Does
VOD. Someone fucking
Kirikari
said
ring
it.
a bell? Like, are any of us like, oh yes, the Kirikari?
I mean, if you can get Kirikari
Yeah, I'm
from
gonna-
whatever
I'm gonna
I
say,
said.
yeah.
Kirikari, he said
He
cover
said
heaven.
Gerard.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh.
say inside check if you want to
All
try
right.
and work out that word, and it's gonna be a high
I think
DC.
That's fair.
I don't think
be a high
Indras would bother.
Kirikari.
Nice.
Carlisle.
Nat 20.
I speak a
Carlisle,
lot of strange language.
You've been at
It's a
bedsides
what?
of dying people who have muttered their last words. You can translate like moments of just
Holy
gibberish.
shit.
It's like how only doctors can read
Yeah,
doctors' scripts.
Right?
Same
Okay,
thing.
so
You hear the
now
word?
would any of us have heard of it?
Gibbahar. The first one was Gibbahali. GBA. You can see why I'm struggling to say it. GBAHALI. And then the second one's Kirikari. KIRIKARI.
Gibahari and a Kirikari.
What are you saying, Jack?
Kirikari, that's what I said.
And if you want to know what the creatures are, you can do a nature check.
16?
Which one? Tell me which one you're doing first.
X.
I don't know. She'll try the first one first.
Gibahari.
The Gibbahali
Gibba.
is with a 16 you might have heard the word, but it's all you'd really get for that is that it's a crocodile-like creature, reptilian in its style, but it doesn't live near water. It's a far from water crocodile-styled creature that camouflages.
Okay.
Isn't that just a reptile?
It is, but this one in particular has evolved into doing this
Okay.
more so than it's yeah.
A separate check for the other one?
It would be.
15? Kirikari?
This one's rarer, so it's going to be high DC. So all I can tell you about this one is that it, you know it to be bug-like, but not from the ruby. It's more of an underdark bug, and massive.
Okay.
Hunter, predator. It's very big. These are big meals.
Hell's group. Like a crocodile that camouflages and a very large bug. Not the kind in the ruby, though. Underdark. Makes the face.
Okay.
Nothing we
So-
can't handle.
Delightful.
Right,
I'll
just
keep an
watch
eye
out
out.
for a
Delicious.
camouflage.
Creature.
Gosh.
Bears.
Carlisle will be way more on the lookout for something ahead of us then.
Okay, then I'll get you to do some perception checks actively then when you come into a stage. Then for a little while you continue walking, heading down the valley after those snacks. Give me perception checks, people. If you're
I'm gonna
being
do with
if you're being
hearing.
active now, yeah, this would be
22.
Unnatural 20.
14.
15.
in which
Oh,
19.
case.
Oops. I don't know why I clicked. I don't know why advantage is on. 19.
Okay. Then
Works out.
No one's surprised by Morgane's effort here.
Oh,
Better than more gain.
Why don't you fuck off?
Okay.
Why don't you fuck off?
I can't see.
who's doing
There it
sight and who's
is.
doing hearing?
I'm doing
Sight.
hearing.
Sight.
Okay. For Tack and Drassa and wait, what did you say you were doing? Tack, hearing or sight?
Sight.
Okay, yeah. So Tack, Indrasa, and Carlisle, because you're doing all sight, right? You would see as you're coming up on this like end of this field area, or this valley area. You would see on the rocks to your side are these grey oozes. There's 3 of them in total, which Carlisle you can make out. One of them's on like a larger rock on the side. One of them's on the lower one. They're trying to keep stealthy, just dripping. They're like lowered down. You would hear up ahead the sound of these creatures kind of nattering to each other. There's a group of them. You can hear this almost. Let me check what language they speak. You wouldn't know the language. It's very like, and they're kind of like barking at each other. The things, and you can hear one almost like hushing the others. There's a glow as well, which you'd get with your sight, because obviously this is quite a dark place. You can see this almost glows like illuminating around the corner, but you haven't got around the corner yet for you guys. But just in the distance, about 80 feet or so away from you, Carlisle, you would see what to everyone else looks like a rock is actually this crocodile creature pretending to be one.
God.
It's wrapped around, it's huge, and it's staring towards these other creatures, whatever it's about to do. It's about to try and hunt something. I'm going to put you guys onto a map.
Oh, you have a map? Weird.
Oh my God.
That doesn't work in this scenario, okay?
Campaign.
I think we're not going to go around it. That's crazy.
He thinks we're engaging.
I mean, you could try going around it. You could go around it, but
I was gonna say largest is going around it.
You are in a valley.
That's large.
Put yourself on the northern side.
Okay.
As you would start to appear and see these.
Something's up with that rock, guys. I don't know.
That rock looks weird.
Why is that rock not using the fucking lighting of the map, though?
It's like old school cartoons with the moving, like, the book in the bookcase.
If you want to put yourselves up, there. This is where you're coming into.
How do I do that?
So you just drag your name on the right onto the map.
This is gonna be big.
Oh.
From the character sheet.
Oh, I'm not so big.
There you go.
I mean,
you are huge.
I mean,
this is because we are tapped down. Yeah, you are larger.
Fair.
But you are large.
That's right, I'm a 3 by 3.
You're huge. Yeah, 3 by 3. You still have a circle around you. You can see up ahead, and they haven't. I mean, they can hear probably the rumbling coming. But you've got the jump of general, like, not surprise jump right now, but they're not reacting to you guys yet. But you can see these creatures, lizard-like creatures, that are gathered around. One of them is larger than the others. They're gathered around. I'll say because you rolled the previous one, Carlo, roll me another perception check now to kind of take in what you see here.
25.
You can see they're defending this one. Who is clearly like drinking from whatever this magic is, or like absorbing some of it, and kind of like slowly doing it, and they're protecting this one. That seems to be a spellcaster of some kind. Whereas you know now that this creature over here. Sorry, I forgot to show the actual map. You notice that this whatever this rock formation is prepping to hunt them.
Maybe we just kind of let this play itself out and then sweep in so you can eat what you like when they're done.
Yeah.
If they are friendly, should we not warn them that they are being hunted?
Oh, there's nothing friendly in this valley.
Very well.
Can we... It's dark, I guess. Can we see what they are? Like, do we recognize what they are? So we would know,
I put you on the map mostly
those
for the means of just having you there ready, and so you know what's going on for you being relayed it. I would say I would
assume we're too far
because you've already done your perception check for that. You'd have to get closer. I'm going to say basically you entering the map would mean stealth check if you want to do another check afterwards. So this is mostly just to give you visual representation of what Carlos saying.
I would also relay that they're speaking in a language that I didn't recognize, so they're clear, and they like seem like they were saying to like hush down because they could hear us coming, so they're at least like intelligent to do that.
Well, I can try to get a little bit closer and see what it is they're doing up there. I don't exactly want to put myself in the middle of the creature and them, though.
No, I mean I could.
I gotta resist
the
the
just
intrusive
couple of
thoughts.
moments before our friend here runs in and eats them anyways. So.
I could just, attack, but that seems maybe a bit premature. Also, who knows what that glow is around corner, right? That we can't really see.
We could just watch this unfold, I suppose.
You've got about a minute before Largest just walks up to one of the slimes and
A
just,
minute is
like,
generous.
Just walks up and just
That's a patient
well,
giant.
He's sitting
a
there,
minute?
he's looking, he's licking his lips, and he's thinking about like
He's trying to figure out which one to eat first.
he's trying to remember how like Fastest used to get in there and kind of like finagle it.
And Oozes are not very
And
fast.
gross.
They're in your.
It's like he's in the candy aisle. He's just looking around trying to pick which one he wants.
I don't think our large friend is going to share your enthusiasm for planning. So we might want to do something quickly.
Just rush in.
Well, hey, we could do it like this. We know that thing and that thing and that thing. We can all agree we probably want to get rid of.
Yes.
And we can just kind of see if when we do that, these folks here say, well, time to kill us. And then we can deal with that when that happens.
Fair.
Right.
Okay, he's just nodding, but doesn't know what thing you're
Yes,
Largest is not listening. He's just got drool dripping down his mouth.
All right, Largest, go for it.
Unleashing the hound on them.
I don't take orders from appetizers.
Oh, suddenly you're
And then
not
he just
hungry.
then he just walks himself anyway to go do it.
Appetite.
But I'm doing it because I wanted to do it.
Are we all appetizers, or are some of us smaller than appetizers? I'm confused.
Couple snacks.
Some tapas.
That one's probably not worth eating. And he gestures to
Shayne's artificer, who is
yeah.
Nice.
I guess I could be a toothpick or something.
that one make my belly hurt.
Desmond will live to tell the tale.
Yeah, true. Think of the stories.
Okay.
And can I move? Oh,
You can move.
I was trying.
If
I
you
was
start
trying to, like,
moving,
Wazda.
unless you go for stealth, they are going to hear
Okay.
and roll initiative.
Yeah, no, there's no stealth. No.
Okay, yeah.
I say, go on and get him. Carlisle's gonna stealth. I'm going to
Yeah,
initiate hide mode.
Yeah. Move to
for
somewhere that you can be
myself personally.
hiding. Okay, yep, you successfully
I will
hide.
be against this wall here.
Okay.
I'd like to.
Does anyone do anything? Because it's about to roll initiative.
I'll move a little bit closer, like here, I guess,
Okay.
if that's within the realm of okay.
Yep, that can be part of it, yep.
Can I cast my Mantle of Inspiration?
Yes. When do you cast that usually? Does it say whenever you want?
It's
or
a
is it-
bonus. It's a bonus action.
Yeah.
But yeah, you specified that I could do it ahead of time.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah. Tack goes to like send a bardic inspiration to one person, and realizes that it can be split. And I expend a use of my bardic inspiration. I roll the die. I can choose a number of creatures within 60 feet of me up to my charisma modifier, which is 5. So I'll just choose my friendos. I'm so sorry, Largest.
Play me.
Each of you gain temporary hit points equal to 2 times the number that's rolled. And then you can use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh, damn.
So this would be before you roll initiative. You can kind of get yourself in a position from now. So if you go ahead and roll your 2d8. It is a d8 right now, right? Hasn't gone up yet? No, I think it's d8.
I think it's D8 still, yeah. Do I roll 2d8 or just roll a d8 and then double it?
What does it say? Roll on a dice when you do so. 2 times the number rolled. 2 times the number. So roll 1 and then double it. If you prefer that, it's up to you. I don't mind either way.
Also,
An 8.
Does
I do
George get
prefer that.
birthday inspiration?
Oh, shit.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Do you want your birthday?
I can.
When is your birthday?
I
Is it
can.
is it
I can have
today?
it next week. That's right. It's Tuesday.
It's in
It's
2
Tuesday.
days.
It's up to you. It can be the week before, the week after.
I'll use it next weekend because I wasn't thinking about it.
I'll save it.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
save it. I'll save it. I'll save it.
Makes
So
sense.
We get
you get 16 temp HP.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all of you guys are getting 16 temp HP.
My God.
All of us?
Damn.
Yeah.
All
You might want to give mine.
Not
No,
all of
five
us.
of you
should-
guys.
That's so
Oh, 5 of
good.
You
us.
should give mine to largest because I have 22.
Oh, okay.
that's true.
You get temp
That's true.
HP.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so it
False
wouldn't even
life
work.
got super
Sick.
boosted.
We are friends
Damn.
now.
And we get better movement, did you say?
You can now move up to was
You
it
get
half your speed?
preemptive movement.
Yeah. You can
Yeah,
move.
like
Oh
right
no,
now.
up to your full speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So you're using up your
That's so
reaction
good.
right now on your first turn's reaction, essentially.
Damn.
If you want, you don't have to.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to get into position
That's
now,
good.
then on your turn you'll still have your movement speed, your action, your bonus action, all that good stuff. It's up to you.
Okay. I'm going to use alter self
Mm-hmm.
and
Well,
distorted self rather. Sorry.
Okay.
Can I do that as my
Yeah,
prep?
yeah.
Okay.
This
so
is
I'm
gonna take up your action your first turn though. By the way, just to let you know. Is that okay? Because I'm assuming like with tax one that's gonna be her bonus action her first turn, or their first turn. This is because you guys.
Yeah, you know what? No, I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Because
Yeah,
the only reason
it's-
being is that we
no,
technically
it's fine.
should have been rolling initiative. I'm just waiting to see
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
guys do anything that's like pushing into your first turn. Okay.
I'll wait, but I will move slightly.
Okay. Does anyone else want to use their movement speed?
I'm just here for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Sestina higher up.
That'll be on your
But she's
turn
gonna-
because Tassina didn't
Yeah.
get the temp HP. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what is that?
Oh, that's Sestina.
Little
She's
jelly.
a
There's the
little.
little ink thing.
She's an ink blot. She's my
Can I eat
familiar.
it?
No.
You can try.
You can try, but
No, champ.
Let's go ahead
champ.
and roll initiative then. I'm going
Alright.
to go ahead and put everyone who's in the fight into initiative as well. And we're gonna do this.
Oh, brother.
Actually, put these things.
That's like my initiatives, Shane.
natural creatures.
Sorry, mine should be a 20. I get advantage on initiatives. I was trying to roll advantage,
That is
but I
all
rolled a
good by
20
me.
first. Thank
Yep.
you.
How roll?
So if you want to click on your
Yours
character,
automatically
Bree,
rolls
there's a thing
advantage,
you can
Bree.
set on the cog on your character sheet. It's by like the top middle that lets you set initiative to always be at advantage if you have.
Yeah, hers already
Now,
is. It's keeping
I
highest
am
on her.
monster.
Yeah, it's in the
if you
middle
mouse over.
column, top column attribute
Oh.
options.
Oh.
Initiative style, you set that to advantage.
okay.
For largest, I'm gonna use my free action
Oh,
to boost their initiative. I want to get the big guy in because I think that'll be really funny. We're gonna boost that initiative by
Not tactical, it just would
another
be funny.
6.
Yeah.
And then you're on top of the reaction that you've received from Tac, that extra speed. You will also have an additional 15 on top of it. Oh, sorry, 20. It's
Whoa.
rounded up. So you'll have an extra 20. So do the math on what that movement is.
I didn't catch a
You
lick
can
of that.
go
I just
so
assume I can
fast
walk.
that you can go basically wherever you
I'm
want.
just gonna assume I can.
Damn.
go where I'm
Translation:
trying to
You are
go.
now fastest
And your
largest.
initiative
Yeah.
is 21, and you can go very fast.
Ooh. And you still outrolled me in initiative.
What can I say?
Okay, I'm just gonna add all their turns. I'm gonna try something. I've never tried this. There's an add turn button. Oh, but it doesn't roll initiative. That's so weird. Why'd they do that?
That is
okay.
weird.
Yeah, that would have been a really nice thing to have. Okay, I'm just gonna have to roll with initiatives for them and just edit them in. Okay, he rolled a natural 20.
Disgusting.
Okay, and then I'll do the others. Boom, boom, boom.
You might should be able to click on your initiative and just change it to 21.
Oh yeah.
In the turn order list.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then let me just add them all in manually. Wait, why can't I click on my... Oh, I see. Oh,
I
crap.
broke it.
Yeah, actually break it.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, sorry. It's because I added these grey
Ground
oozes
shakes.
onto the map layer. That's why. I was wondering why I couldn't touch them. All right, and then I'm going to do this. And do this. And do this. Yeah, I can't believe that doesn't roll their initiative for them. It would be such a simple thing to do. Add turn. All right. Let's go click manually edit them all, and then we'll be good to go. That thing is a...
I see 2 tacks on the initiative. What the hell?
Do you?
Hmm.
Oh, did I?
2 tags.
What, huh?
2 tags.
Oh yeah, which one's
Oh.
your? I guess maybe I clicked you accidentally in the thing.
Oh, I
Maybe the
assume
fake
the
one.
one that's 0 is a
I think
weird.
that's the real one.
No, don't do this to me.
No.
Not even a 1. You just didn't initiate.
No,
And then
Jack's
finally,
had a rough couple days.
bro.
Just like,
Just looking at their hands like, fuck.
18, 2, and then the final one, 5 and 12. Okay. Boom and descending, and we should be. Oh wait, no, that was one more thing. What did you roll, my friend? You rolled a 10. Okay. So with this all kind of kicking off, it is going to start kicking off down the south as well. But starting with
man.
things is Carlisle. As you see, largest is about to dive straight into
Son of biggest.
Son of biggest. Yeah, so I got you confused with your man.
Not my father, please. The largest.
Carlisle, you're up first. You see the oozes are kind of now like forming together because they were like prepping for their next meal. They're kind of waiting in. They were doing the same thing you guys were going to do. They were going to wait until they could get an easy meal. But now they're seeing as a charging giants coming, they go start forming together.
I see. Carlisle is going to, from sneaking, he is going to attack at advantage with his short bow at the one
Yes.
just sitting on the rock in front of him. That's a 13.
What are you?
I am a rogue.
Huh. Okay.
He's a healer rogue.
I thought you were like
Very
a fisherman.
special rogue.
Unfortunately
I'm
for
a very
you,
unique
Carlisle,
rogue.
they only have an AC of 8, so it hits.
Oh, hell no.
Demonstrating this was
Yeah.
one of the worst shots I've ever done.
You think you've missed, and you could just see this extension of the oozes to the side.
That's 21 damage.
Oh, this thing is on its last legs. That one arrow
hell yeah.
strikes into it, and you can see its whole body ripples and starts to like breaking apart, and it's like barely holding together still.
Okay. Carlisle is then going to move up a little bit while staying against this wall and like getting behind this little ridge here, and I'm going to use another bonus action to hide.
Okay.
Even though this guy will probably come up here anyways. I'll still go for it. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, very
Oh,
nice.
damn.
And then as he's moving forward, I'll say, "Well, just get them!" And I'll just point at the, and that'll be me conveying the extra movement speed and initiative you have.
All
I
right.
said I don't take orders from you. Still just gonna.
He's still just gonna go anyway. Yeah.
This is my idea, okay?
So Large is just gonna meander on over to this. What is it? Like a slime?
Yeah, they're like oozes.
Some
kind of
ooze.
all across the
Okay,
rock.
and then my
Gunk.
character sheet. He is going to raise his tree club up. And he's gonna try to shish kebab it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think I click this. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. as low as
I
you
did
rolled,
get it.
it's an AC of 8, so that hits.
Yes.
Perfect.
So, and now, if you want to
Okay.
do your damage, click on the word tree club in the chat. And that should roll the damage. So he takes 13 points of piercing.
Nice.
Okay.
He's not resistant to.
Nice. And then I'm gonna use Big Bite because I've got him shish kebabbed on
Yes,
my
you do.
Oh my god.
And surprisingly, these things aren't immune to being restrained. They can be picked up a bit of
grab
gum.
this gum on a stick.
That hits. So go ahead and click on the word again.
Oh my god.
You don't need to read all that. What's important is I eat him.
It dies immediately from the bite. Yeah, he's got a fun move there. He dies from the bite as you take the big bite and you just swallow it back.
Damn.
Very, very chewy. Which you can immediately get like trying to get through. It's like gum.
Yeah, he's just sitting there like. It's like chewing it on the
Blow a
stick.
bubble with the
Yeah, and that's all he's gonna do.
Okay.
Wait, if you screw up,
You have
the
a
zombie like
boatload more movement
temporarily
speed
in
on
the
this turn if you
slime?
want to take it. By the way,
No, he's done. He ate his gum.
you're done. No more
Yeah,
movement.
he's
Trying to
tapped
figure out if the zombie is like.
I want
he gets
my
put in the
movement.
slime for a bit.
I think
before you
he's
eat
on
it.
the other
Yeah.
side of the stick.
He's
Or
next
at
to
the other end.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
for the shish kebab, it would be near him. So it's in one of the
Okay.
bunches below. So he kind of, you'll see that can come up.
He's just like, yeah.
We thought about this. It can come up. But yeah, he helps you. He helps push it in like to your mouth when you're taking the bite. You know, he like pulls off a little bit. Okay.
How do I end turn?
No, I can do that. You
That's
just tell me
it.
you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done. He's done. He's tapped.
V.
Really quick, a few of us can't hear music. I don't know if stream can hear music. I just checked it on there as well. I couldn't hear anything.
You
but
couldn't hear music
I
on
might be-
stream?
I can hear.
Yeah, I got a little
on
music.
stream
At least
you
in
can?
I
roll
have mine
20.
I
turned
can't
down,
hear.
so-
I can't hear it in roll 20. I
Bree,
know Dodger
do you
can't. I can't
have
hear it in
your
roll 20.
Chrome muted?
No.
No. It has the little speaker
It
mark
says
like
0
there
out of
like there should be
0 on the
music, but I can't
music.
hear anything.
Yeah, same.
Oh.
And it says 0 out of 0 on like the timer on the music.
Oh,
It's
so there's
weird.
nothing in the
Weird.
jukebox?
Oh, that
It
might
says
be a.
PG, it says ready to fight, but it's just not playing. It's 0 0 0 0. Weirdness. Anyways, in case it was happening on stream, I don't.
In chat here?
They could hear music. It sounds like.
They can hear. They
It looks like
yeah.
they can hear
Think they
it, so
can.
it's not a
Yeah.
big deal.
Must be nice.
You can,
Yeah,
if
it
you
must
want
be
to, after
fucking
your
nice.
turn, you can refresh. I don't think that takes you off the turn
Yeah, I'll
order.
try that.
And that might work because I've had
I'll
that
try
happen
that.
before to me as a
I
DM.
refresh
I
all
have
the
to
time.
refresh
Does not.
Okay, I'll try that after my turn.
Doesn't fix it?
Okay.
Oh,
No, I mean it doesn't take you out of the turn order.
okay.
Like, I have to refresh all the time.
Oh. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is a new barbarian thing called Instinctive Pounce, where I can rage and then I can pounce for free 20
What?
feet.
Heck
which is
yeah, girl.
sick. Super cool. So V is going to draw her great sword and she's going to say beckons by blood, and she's going to pounce forward 5, 10, 15, 20 feet
Go,
to
little
here.
lady.
Oh yeah, and then she'll
Motion, yeah.
close the rest of the distance to this ooze, and she'll kind of like nod at Carlisle, and she will attack this.
Okay.
Let's do reckless. 21.
That hits.
Okay, for 13 damage.
You need to add in. Have you added in your proficiency bonus damage from now on as well? By the way, this would kill it regardless, but.
Oh no, I haven't yet. But yeah, the +3 onto that.
Every
from
one of
Great
your
Weapon
hits,
Master.
you might as well just put on a +3, yeah, because every hit
So
you do
should
it
I
now
just
on.
do
Flat?
a-
That's crazy.
I know it's
Yeah,
say,
new
should I
weapon
just
master
make
got
it
rid of it.
plus my weapon just +8 total then probably instead
Yeah,
of +5?
yeah, because I don't think it
Okay,
goes
I'll do
anywhere. I think it's every
Okay,
hit you
cool.
do will add your proficiency bonus now to the damage roll because of that feat.
Awesome.
So it's just a
Perfect.
flat damage. So that would be
Perfect.
14, 16 points of damage. It had 1 health left. You just straight up just splatter this thing, you just and just kind of collapse against the side of the rock dead.
Perfect.
Actually, I'm going to just put an X on it because I feel like our resident giant is going to want to know where the food is afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to keep a tally.
For some visual references.
So I moved 20 feet and then I get 5. I can't technically get to the other ooze very easily. 5, 10, 15. No. Technically, I have 2 more attacks because I just, with Great Weapon Master, got another
Javelin.
attack from that because I knocked something down. Yeah, is this in my line of sight, this guy?
I would say so, yeah. He's up top and he's kind of
Okay.
just... Yeah, you can see him.
I'll javelin.
Okay.
Recklessly javelin. 27.
That feels like something you
27
shouldn't be
definitely
reckless
hits.
with.
I know. Add
like
another
be
3 onto
reckless with
that. I haven't
everything.
gotten to edit yet.
Yep, that's fine.
So,
that makes
that's
me nervous.
14,
16.
16. I don't think you add it. Actually, you don't add it to these ones because
Okay.
if I'm right, actually, let me double check the wording on it.
They're not
I
great.
think it said every attack, but
It might be every attack, but it might be every attack with because it's great weapon. It might be
It's a great weapon
every.
master.
oh, because it's not one
feature.
of my mastered weapons.
It might be because it's not heavy. Although, when you hit a creature with a weapon that has the heavy property as part of the attack action, that's when you add it. So technically, these don't have the heavy property. So it would just be the flat for these guys.
So 13.
Yep, 13 points of damage.
One more attack on top of that, 26.
Hits as well.
Javelin. 9 damage.
9 damage. This one's really... Oh, no, that one's exactly how much you have to get. You hit it with one, it tries to come to the wall, and you hit the other one, and you just see it kind of collapsing around.
Perfect.
This one is also dead.
End turn.
Very nice. You got rid of the oozes before they even had a turn.
Perfect.
Okay.
Throwbarian.
The chieftain is... he looks north and kind of points, goes like... and kind of preps himself, goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30...
Can any of us hear that? Does anyone else know the language?
Oh, yeah, he's... no, unless anyone speaks troglodyte, which is literally the language.
Actually...
That's one of the ones I picked.
In troglodyte
literally the only creature in the game.
Jesus.
You could have technically picked it as a choice, but it would have just been a psycho choice. He's going to take the dodge action, because he can't actually do much else at this turn. So he'll take the dodge action. And then I think I separated all these guys' turns. This one is also going to go 5, 10, 15 here and take the dodge action. Morgaine.
Morgaine will follow V till around here. And then she's going to cast the new and improved Blade Ward.
Okay.
Sick.
Which is, for those who don't know, a 1-minute concentration, and any attacks against you have a minus D4 to them.
Insane.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Yeah, I was describing this to OG yesterday, and I said it's essentially just you have 1 to 4 more AC. Whilst you
when you put it like that, it's crazy.
It's really strong.
As a cantrip.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Tackus Wackus.
Yeah.
Good name. Good name.
Thank you. So the mantle that I did counted as my bonus action for this turn, correct?
Yes, it would have counted. Yeah, because it was meant to roll initiative. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll go here, I think. And then, is that close enough? I measured it earlier. I think I gotta go one more. Hey, buddy, I'm right behind you.
The guy turns around, he's still chewing on it.
Gross. Don't step on me, please. Yeah. And, we'll get a good look at this thing. And I'll cast Vicious Mockery. I think. And
it makes sense.
Yeah, we'll peek out, be trying to get a good look at what's going on, and be like, all right, yeah, this shouldn't be that hard.
He rolled a 17, which is very high for him. This is their.
So they don't take the damage or anything, then, right?
No, it's a one and done with Vicious Mockery.
Dude.
Does do more damage than that though, but it's he resists against it. He goes.
Okey-doke.
Holds off against the magic.
That's my turn.
Indrassa.
Winces.
Yes, yeah. All right. Sorry, I need to get my ruler out. We'll try something new. 20 feet.
Okay.
Let's go. How passable is it, like, around here? Are these, like, big rocks? Like, they have to come kind of over here-ish to... Jimmy, like, they can't... They... wait, I could do a line. They can't go, like...
Where? Sorry, which ones?
They couldn't go across the rocks like this, right?
No, that's
like, they have to come
up there is
around.
considered, like, where the valley starts to kind of come up. So
like, where my line is, this is where they have to go,
yes,
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So I'm going to. Oh wait, I forgot to check the distance on this. Sorry, 90. I believe we are fine. New things. Let's just check, shall we? All right, she'll move forward a bit. So we'll go 10, 15, 20. We'll come over here, nod to attack as we go, and then she is going to sort of peer off into the distance and look at the big guy, look at the little dude, look over at the rock, and she's to raise her hands, and as she does, in a 20-foot cube, 20-foot square, it's not a cube, on the ground, so it'd be like, bloody hell, 20.
It would be a cube
like
then,
that, right? Well, it's a ground effect, so it's a 20-foot square. She kind of raises her hands, and as she does, the ground kind of rumbles a little bit under these two, and you can see that she's casting something that might look familiar to some people, but it's slightly twisted and slightly different. And instead of black tentacles coming out of the ground, you notice that it's like the fingers of the planar phage that we saw at Crown Heart Hall.
Oh,
and
shit.
so it's her version of black tentacles. So put that in a cube. Sorry, I keep saying cube. In a square around.
Can you move
them.
it at all? Should I just put it on the map layer?
No, it stays there as I recall.
Is this where you want it?
Try to funnel them around. Let's see. Yes.
Okay, then I can put it straight into the map layer. There you go.
So that is difficult terrain.
Cool.
When a creature enters the affected area for the first time or starts its turn there, they have to succeed on a dex save or take 3d6 bludgeoning and be restrained. If they start its turn in the area and they're already restrained, then they take 3d6 more. They can use their action to try to free themselves, etc.
Okay.
But she's trying to funnel them around. That
Remind
way
me on their
to make
turn,
a
and
point.
we'll go through the thing. Okay, cool. Or post it if you could.
Yeah, I'll post it. Okay, so that is her action, and then she's going to see 5, 10, 15, 30. She's kind of gonna bring Sestina along to about here.
Okay.
And then that's it. I'll post
Okay.
tentacles too.
Yeah, post that. Just remember other frame reference.
Yeah.
Okay. Then at the end of your turn, as the tentacles or the fingers go up, this one's going to take its turn. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and take the dodge action as well. They're kind of prepping for you guys to rush them. But then, as they start moving up, the rock reveals itself.
What?
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 Wait.
Another guest?
Coming alive.
No.
Oh wait, I should.
Come on, man.
I don't want to put this on the. I keep putting it on the wrong there. There they go. So this thing forms. You can see this almost camouflaged, massive crocodile. It's huge. This is technically takes up as much space
Pretty
as
big.
as.
A little bit of a goofball. Look at his face.
He's kind of cute.
And it's gonna rush.
Excited to be on the
Pogging.
Straight up to this one here. And take its bite attacks. You can just see this guy goes and then sees it coming all too late. It has advantage. You can have the surprise action against this guy because this guy was not prepared for that against this thing. And immediately, how much health do they have? Not much at all, I don't think. Nope, immediately just gobbles this one up. And then actually he
Gross.
I can relate.
Thanks. Yeah, you're like, I see you, buddy.
He can
Great,
rush in and
bud.
do the same thing to this one. Actually, can he? Let me just check. No, can he make
don't
one
know,
bite
can
attack?
he?
He does a claw attack against this one though, or two
Good to
claws
know.
attack.
One bite attack.
This thing is gonna be good eating. It's like a turducken, you know.
It just cuts this one apart, and you can just see claws just swing and slice. And this one also. I tell you what I did do. I said I wasn't gonna do. I'm gonna do this. The X. Oh, it's another one got eaten, so that technically is in his body.
Yeah, no, it's
This
like
one,
the
this one
turducken,
gets
yeah.
sliced. So that one gets sliced
what a
up,
waste.
and
Come on.
it ends its turn there. You can see the chieftain's like thrown off by the fact that that just happened. The shaman on its turn. Because he technically absorbed that magic, I'm now going to roll a d4 to see what he has. Only a 1. Yeah, he's going to do, on his turn, he turns around, like, seeing this creature coming. And he's going to do himself a Thunder Wave. So you immediately cast Thunder Wave. And it needs to do its saving throws. You just see this blast of magic come out. It's a con save, Thunder Wave. It fails. It gets pushed back 5, 10. Actually, technically, into the things would be 10, so he gets caught by those. And he takes 13 points of thunder damage. And then that guy's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Does he want to huff more? I think he knows he's knocked it close to his thing. He's going to move around here, and he's going to get ready to huff on his next turn.
This guy's huffing the gas.
This guy's doing the gas more than once. He's going to do it twice.
Blow up at some point.
This one over here is going to rush up and try and fight off the creatures attacking it now. They can make... Okay, yeah, they can make a bite attack and 2 claw attacks. So he's going to do that. And I'll just run all at once. His bite and his claw attacks and hits. He does 8 points of damage to this creature as he just starts tearing into it. Yep. He just starts tearing into it. He bites it and starts clawing at it, trying to fight back, going... trying to call for his chieftain to come back and turn around to fight against this one. Desmond.
Is it finally my turn?
It's you, buddy. It's all you.
10, 20.
What reaction time?
I should have moved at the start, huh? I thought there'd be like a slime.
No. I ate it.
Sorry, bud.
I'll hunter's mark this fella.
Okay. He's hunter's marked. He does have the dodge action on, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna have to take a disadvantage shot anyways.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Because he's way too far.
Yeah. Why not?
So I'll just do that. You never know.
I believe.
Does a 16 hit him?
On the chieftain, does a 16 hit? It
Come on.
does.
Wow.
Wow. I just popped it with nothing, and I was like, wow.
12 force damage.
There's 12.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, 12 damage. 4 force damage, 8 piercing.
Yeah. Now things like disadvantage and advantage don't double stack. So now that I have advantage and he's dodging,
Now it'd just be standard.
it'd be a flat roll. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's go, baby.
Ooh.
13 doesn't. He managed it clinks off of his armor. So it kind of embeds itself into the leather and just kind of snaps off. And he's kind of like trying to decide which one he has to fight now.
That's all for me, fellas.
Desmond.
Listen, sport.
Desmond.
Oh, sorry, Carla.
Don't mind if I do.
I mean, we can give him another one.
Yeah,
Carla.
right. Good.
Another go. Carlisle's gonna. How steep is this like ledge here? Like this?
That would be at least, I think the bottom layer would probably be at least 15 feet. With it going up in like 5 feet
I
increments.
want to get up to this kind of area so I can try to see over this ledge to like the caster guy that's currently puffing fumes. Is that possible? Can I get a
You'd
line
have to go
on
onto
him from here?
No, you could actually, because I said 5 foot ledge. You can see over that, yeah. You can kind of get a glimpse of him.
Okay. Because I'm going to, from sneaking, attack him with a short bow with a cunning strike.
Okay, you lay your short bow on top and you shoot across.
18.
18 on him definitely hits.
Okay, so I'm going to do poison for this. It's going to do... Wow, that's still a really... Wait, that's... For some reason, adding cunning strike. I don't know why. I disabled it. So that's just going to be...
This is the first 4
damage,
numbers.
So that's going to be 13.
Okay, yeah. 13 points of damage.
And can he make a Constitution saving?
He can indeed make a Constitution saving throw. He rolled a 14.
he fails, he's poisoned for the next minute.
Very nice. Poison for the next minute. Does he make saving throws at the end of each of his turns now?
Yes, at the end of each of his turns, he can repeat that.
Yeah, you hit the arrow in there after like putting some poison. He goes, ah! And you see his face like almost turns like a slightish green as he is poisoned. Okay, very nice. Anything else?
And then I am going to bonus action hide again for the time being behind.
No way! What a rogue.
I don't actually do this very often, if you believe it. Usually it is I hide over and over again.
I don't. It comes too naturally.
It's another nat 20.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh,
good.
yeah.
The DC is 32.
Nat 20. I don't do this very often, but when I do,
I've got reliable talent now. Ain't going to be lower than a 22 very much, all right?
It's true.
I got advantage on stealth.
It's very powerful. Okay. Yeah, okay, largest. Where is largest?
He's still up here eating the slime.
There.
Where? He's not on my map.
I'm up north.
You know what? The crocodile vanished on my map.
Here?
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, wait, did he die? Did I miss something? And then I looked at the stream. I was like, no, he's still. I was like, did I just like have a fugue or something?
Disclaimer.
Like 3 seconds.
We're using the new version of Roll20's beta thing, so it probably has some issues.
You need some trouble. Like,
maybe
like
roll.
The sneak attack thing. It added both things, even though I unticked one of them.
It's
like adding things.
We might
like,
swap back to the other one
enabled.
after this session. Okay, because I can just copy paste this one again. Could you do me a favor? Could you put yourself back onto the map? Like drag and drop yourself.
Can I like delete my character with like delete keys? Okay, there we go.
Yeah. And then you're at 21. There you go. I see. Is that where you were? Okay. Yeah. I'll get your thingy. Don't worry. Okay. It is your turn. Do you see the crocodile, G?
No, but that's okay.
You sure that's okay?
I mean, I can look at.
Okay.
I can look over at the
as long as you can see.
to,
Yeah.
like,
as long as you can see.
It's not a big deal. I can also refresh it if I like.
I can.
Don't worry, I'll kill him.
Try refreshing for me to see if that
works. Eat him in one go, dude.
I'll eat him in one bite.
All right, your turn, largest.
All right, so he's just finished up munching on his slime, and he's gonna turn to the zombie and he's gonna be like,
"Which one do you want next?"
Oh, that's nice.
Not picky. And he's like shrugging himself and just gonna pat you on the belly again. It's all up to you, big guy.
I'll get the big one.
and then okay, so I have like a bajillion movement, right?
For real, he's just a feeder, dude.
I don't like that angle.
Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him.
Someone said it.
You might have whatever. I think actually both of our moves were
Have they
only
worn
for
off?
the first turn. They're gone now.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna slowly meander. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What is my movement? 40.
Yeah, so you can get
35, 40. I think I can hit
You're within
him
10
from
feet,
here?
yeah.
Yep, you've got range on your club.
You're big.
All right.
Eat him.
I am going to shish kebab.
Shouldn't he be one size bigger, Joe?
Nice.
Nat 20,
No, because he's
kebab!
tall as opposed to big.
Whoa.
Eat the
Nat
fuck
20.
out of this guy, dude.
He won't get shish kebab though because he is a large creature.
Okay.
So he's large shish kebab. But he will take the 25 damage. He does take 25 damage. For your first strike.
I'm not actually attacking. I'm just making sure all my stuff works because I refreshed and it went kind of
You
weird.
just stab him first. You give him with a stabby end.
Okay, and then I will do a smash.
18 also hits.
Holy moly.
For 21 extra bludgeoning damage as you just bring it down across him and just smack into him. The larger creatures you have to eat over time as opposed to just swallowing them in one bite. Otherwise, you could just swallow all of my bosses.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Oh, I do have bonus actions.
You do have bonus actions, yeah.
Well, what have we here? I would like to use my bonus action for spoiled toss.
Yep.
Which I guess is just the zombie throwing
It's the
some
zombie
shit.
throwing shit, yeah. He throws some spoiled meat at them. So it does go off of his throwing thing, which is the zombies. But he rolled a 22. Very nice. So that's 4 points of bludgeoning, 1 point of poison damage. As he just goes, pulls off like a bit of like old food that's hanging off one of the branches and launches it down, just knocks this guy on the head.
He's like a heckler throwing rotten tomatoes. All right, yeah, that's my turn.
V.
All right, V will dart forward up to this guy and reckless attack.
Okay, go for it.
Smack, smack.
23
23 hits.
for 17 damage.
Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, 17.
Yeah. Second attack. 27
Hits.
for another 17 damage.
He's looking worse for wear. He's like on his last legs going, as you just sliced into him a bunch of time, whacked him with a massive club. He's kind of just barely holding on.
All right. And turn there.
Okay. It is his turn. So at the start of his turn, because he's in Evard's tentacles, he has to make a... So enter the effects ground and 16 on dexterity saving throw, where he takes bludgeoning damage and is restrained. Okay. So he must make a dex save. Okay. Okay. Dex save
16
goes off.
is my DC.
He fails. If you want to roll the damage.
Yes, I will. What did I say? It was 3d6. Bludgeoning. 16?
16 points of damage. So there's one where you slash him and it causes him to keel over a bit. Enough for one of the finger tentacles to wrap around his neck, pull him close, and he's trying to drag himself out. He gets dragged down into them. And you just hear the snapping of bones. He just gets crushed by them.
Oof.
He's dead.
Damn.
Oh. He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Such a game show.
Killed him.
All right, give me that. Give me that. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Zed's dead.
This one
that,
also
though.
fails. The one on the left over here.
Okay.
So if you want to roll 3d6.
3d6. 12.
12 points of damage. This one is considered restrained as he's trying to break free, just seeing what happened to his chieftain. And he's trying to break free, and you can see his legs are getting wrapped and just squeezed. You can hear the cracking of bones. And he's going trying to pull himself out, but he's trapped in there. He is considered restrained. Does he? That's it. He's just restrained, right? But the problem is...
Yeah, so...
He does not have any ranged attack. A creature restrained by the tentacle can use its action to make a strength or dex save. Okay, so he's going to do that. He's going to try and break out.
16.
Strength of his best bet. He rolled a 4. He is trapped in there still.
Okay.
It's a rough day for
Sweet.
these guys.
Yep, he's just getting
And now
broken
he has
apart.
disadvantage on his...
Maybe he should have huffed more of the gas.
He's not a gas off for this guy. That's his friend.
He should lean. He should try to.
Yeah, I mean,
He hasn't.
it's fair.
Right.
He tried.
He's leaning back,
Hey, unrelated question. Are those gas vents hot?
No, it would look like that way. I'll explain why that one's red soon. I use the geyser for its effect, but there's a reason why it's red.
Because I was like, maybe cook up some meat when I'm done here. If it was hot.
Nice.
If it's not,
You
what
could
do
probably
do?
cause it to go hot, but that might take a long.
Large's diet is
Sounds
very
safe.
high in magic. Everything he eats is just
Yeah,
matted
yeah.
up.
It genuinely is a bit of element of that. Morgan.
Morgan's gonna dash after V again, and then as she can see the spell, is
Thank
gonna
God.
make it to the edge of the spell. And because I dashed, that's my turn. She'll just kind of prop her sword up.
Okay, yeah, ready for the next one.
attack stance and wait.
Chakas Whackers.
Yeah, I'll move to here. There. And Tack will try to channel an echo.
Mhm.
And the smoke, the sort of smokiness will appear, but it has a really hard time taking shape. And Tack will look sort of frustrated and almost kind of throw the smoke aside, I'll deal with that later. And will instead, because I'm a bit too far away from everything, will shoot this guy. Actually, No, I should probably shoot the one that's further. I'll shoot this guy with an Echo Blast.
Okay, go for it.
No, I won't.
Oh, that's a shame. That one. Yeah, it
What
blasts
is an
off.
echo blast?
High five.
It's an Eldritch Blast. It's just flavored for attack.
Gotcha.
You get multiple rays of it, don't you?
Yes, you do. Yeah, you should have
At
2
this
rays.
level, yeah.
Do I get to click it again then?
Yeah.
I believe in you.
17.
Against this guy. Hit.
Yeehaw. For 8.
8 points of force damage. Very nice.
I'll take it.
8 points of force damage, still decent damage. Because it's only a 1d10. Is that the end of your turn, sorry?
Yeah.
Indrasa.
Okay, one dude's in the fingies.
Yeah.
The shaman guy's hiding behind the vent. Well, not hiding, but he's like
He's huffing.
He's about to huff.
He's
Right.
getting high.
The one here,
It's
and
a
then you
little
got one there.
disrespectful.
You're only supposed to smell it once, dude.
There.
He's gonna blow up.
Okay.
Someone has to tell him.
Okay. I will wait. I will see how far away I am. I need to move up. That's too far, Andrasa. Come on. Okay, so I will go. We'll just come up here. That's great. And then let me check the distance here. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. I will walk forward and then in a 10-foot radius right in between these two guys so that it hits both of them. I am going to magnify gravity.
Okay. Okay, so it's a con save for
So
them, right?
con saves, which, is not awesome, but
What's the DC?
16.
The Trog fails and the other one succeeds.
Okay, so let's do this first. Hang on. 2d8 is only 6, and I no longer have the extra on there. So 6 points of force damage to the fail.
Okay.
And speed is halved.
The speed is half.
And then on the success, it's just half damage and no reduction in speed.
Okay, 3
So,
points of damage
just
there.
3.
As that one, the other one, you can see it kind of gets pulled down to the ground. He's just moving very slow, trying to lift his legs. But takes a little chunk of damage.
And then I
Okay.
think Cecina will still just kind of follow along, but she's still about, kind of 30 feet up in the air.
Okay.
That's it.
Then on the Gabahari's turn, or Harley's turn, it's meant to be an L on that. It has to do its dex save, because it actually got pushed back into it. 15, that's a fail, right?
It is a fail.
Roll the
And
3d6.
also, if they do dex saves, they have disadvantage, right? Because isn't that,
Disadvantage from what, sorry?
I don't know. Am I making that up?
From what, though?
Aren't they restrained, right? So don't they have like disadvantage on?
Oh, this is it to see if it gets caught. Does it say it automatically gets caught?
Oh, sorry. When it enters the affected area for the first time, yeah.
Also have to
Dex
stand there,
save
yeah.
and then yeah, got it. Okay, so now it needs the 3d6. Sorry, new thing.
Yeah, this is the first time it's
oof.
getting restrained.
Gross. 7.
7 points of damage where it's restrained, though.
Oof.
So, wait, are you saying... Oh, I see what you mean. You think... no, well, it would take this 7 damage because it wasn't restrained during the damage. Yeah, okay. But it is restrained now. And it is going to take a bite straight towards the... No, it's not. It's going to spend its action trying to break out. It's definitely going to be worrying about the tentacles. And it's going to... 19 on the strength check.
It's like a little massage.
It pulls away from them as it's trying to break its arms, kind of snapping in the air as it's trying to break out. You can see it like tears its claw out of there. Wait, actually, question. It spends its action doing it, but then it gets its movement speed afterwards, doesn't it?
It just says on a success it frees itself.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So
But it's
spend its action
difficult
doing
terrain,
that.
so
Yeah, to move out of it, it's going to take 5 feet. And then it's going to go up here.
Well,
Straight
that makes
towards
this
you.
easier.
yeah, right.
Don't have to move as far.
And end
Just
its
opens mouth.
turn there.
Come on in.
Okay. The shaman on its turn, it's gonna huff. It's gonna spend its action huffing, and then it's gonna go.
This guy's got an arrow in his chest. He's like, I gotta keep going.
It thinks this is gonna make me stronger so I can fight you guys. So it just goes.
I mean,
he's
he's
in.
right.
5, 10, 15, 20, and it's gonna go and get behind there. So it gives itself 3/4 cover behind the rock. As it kind of pushes itself up against it.
Okay, buddy. Make good choices.
When he ends his turn, he can take another con saving throw for the poison. Not
yes,
like you can't even feel it when he's this freaking
right.
absolutely zonked on like gas.
He rolled a 21.
Just tickles.
He breaks the poison. He's like, maybe like the effect of it is like he soaks in all this magic, and that's what kind of gives him enough strength to push away the poison. He goes and puts his back up against the wall. He's like, and then he's gonna end his turn there because he spent his action huffing.
Man,
this one.
Can't wait to see what he does.
There's going to be an explosion over there any moment now.
This one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 here and take the dodge. Oh, wait, no, sorry, it can't go 25. It was.
What, is this guy gonna hype them up or something back there? What's he doing?
He's checking on his
Indrasa.
Dude, are you like, are you doing okay? You're breathing
I
heavy.
think Indrasa sees that and
joint way too many times, bro.
she sort of just says aloud, did I mention that if anyone's standing within about 15 feet or so, when they explode, they'll also disintegrate? I feel like, did I say that?
He rushes off. It's
No, you conveniently
slowly.
left that out.
That is actually yeah, no, he'll do that. He'll just move slowly and take the dodge action.
Get you some water, bro.
Bro.
You'll come down from it eventually. It'll be all right.
It's just rocking in a corner.
Hey, that's what it feels like. He just got high and sprinted for cover. And was like,
Bad trip, man. Right out.
For him, it has been 40 years.
This is Adelward in the gem right now for him.
Wait a minute. How far was I? Oh, so 10, 20. I'm going to bonus action move my hunter's mark to the gator.
Okay.
Gator.
Big guy.
Say everything like that.
And my spider turret's going to walk off my back.
Okay.
I need to give this little model legs now.
Yeah, we do. You have to get little legs.
I'll
Photoshop them in.
Walk over here.
Good nightmare.
So I'll start by attacking with my turret.
Okay.
Where are you? There you are.
Did you put the turret onto the map?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you not see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh no.
Boy, oh boy, this
Here.
beta.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's
Well,
neat.
hey!
There you
I
go.
love this little guy.
Nat, who are you shooting at? This guy. Big guy, I'm guessing. Yeah.
It didn't add the hunter's mark, even though I checked it. Okay, so let me roll that.
Dude, the checks aren't working.
Yeah, apparently.
At all.
Rip checks.
Okay, 16 damage on the
16
first
points
one.
of damage. Okay.
And then I'm going to take a shot with extra attack.
Okay.
Now I have advantage. 24.
24 hits.
Okay, mine still works. For 11 more.
11 more points of damage. Very nice. Anything else?
My turret could take one more step. I'll move it there. That's it.
You just tell me where the turret is.
Can walk.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's a
It's my
specialist.
homunculus.
Eat it.
Before your turn, Carl.
I mean,
No.
pretty good.
Actually, wait on.
No.
Let's do a
Looks
check.
spiky.
I'm gonna roll something for myself. Okay.
Selfish.
Okay.
Just roll something for herself.
Okay. No, it'll be your turn, Carl.
You said before my turn.
No.
Was there some? Was there some?
Do you want me to do that? Okay. Okay. You get to decide. Do you want it before your turn?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Just for the record, that's gonna.
Yeah, you said before my turn. Let's do
before
it
your
before my
turn.
turn.
Before your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
You said
Then that's an agreement done. Okay. So
I'm scared.
you hear skulking from the south, and you see as the tree down here unravels itself and is not in fact a tree.
Oh, good.
But is in fact
on the animation cell.
hunting.
What else?
This massive centipede lifts as it was hunting.
Ew!
the crocodile creature.
Indrasa just turns around and walks
And
away.
because and you can thank tomorrow for this.
Just leave.
Because I said before his turn, but then I rolled a secret initiative for it, and it would have gone much later. Now it's going at 23 because he said.
It's getting in there. It's the closest targets are all our enemies. This is great for me.
When would it have gone?
7. So much later.
Run your mouth.
Listen. I don't like this thing where the DM will go, wait, something horrid. Wait, never mind, nothing happens. It's like I guess.
Elysium, get like a shiver or
Let's
something.
go 5, 10. It gets to the bottom of here.
Now we know. Now we
And
I just
then
want everyone to know that Tomorrow's talking all this shit from the back of the room on a cliff
I'm about to
stealth
climb
as well.
down.
Like,
All right,
and he's like,
God,
I hope the DM
I'm
does this,
getting
you
in
know, so
there,
let's
guys,
just trigger
okay?
the fight. Let's just get over and done with it. And he's like over there in the distance.
and then it's
Oh my
gonna.
god.
Would you look at the size of that thing?
Yeah.
bloody
You see
hell.
this tree unravel, starts wrapping down, and it's gonna go.
Oh my god.
Actually, do you know what? This thing is also gonna take the dodge action. It's gonna assess the situation. Now it's come down. It's going.
Oh, goody.
And it looks up and it's kind of weaving.
Up.
It's
I don't like it.
it's not gonna dash in.
Finally, some dinner.
Now it's your turn,
I
Carlo.
don't like it.
Awesome. So I had a nat
the
20
hell?
on my hide for this. So I am a fucking ghost as I climb down.
Hold on, I'm just
here.
gonna refresh because it's now made you disappear again, Mr. Giant. It's because do you know what I've noticed it is? It's when you mess with the zoom. The zoom is causing things to break.
That's what it was for me. I
Oh,
zoomed and I was
yeah.
like, oh.
There he is.
Was that 2.0 bug?
Yeah, it's their new jump gate thing they're doing because they changed up the zoom, so now it actually zooms to where your pointer is and stuff. You can do like control zoom.
Which
now.
is cool.
Yep, but it's not worth losing the things. Oh no, now it's my
Also
music.
true.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I've got your turn. You can go. I'm just gonna find the music again because it died.
Okay.
I don't take orders.
I'm gonna make my way up to this guy in dead silence, signifying the hide check. I'm gonna stab this dude in the face with my spear.
Okay.
That is a 27.
That hits.
This will be a cunning strike.
Okay.
For 22 damage.
22 damage.
I'm going to be withdrawing.
Okay.
But before I withdraw, I'm going to use my bonus action to help a big guy with his attack on it. So you are going to get advantage on your next hit, and when you hit them, they will receive. What's my fake gift thing for this? First time the creature you help hits a target with an attack roll, the target has disadvantage on the next attack roll. It makes him the next minute. He's already got a disadvantage on his next hit, but if he does another hit before you, he will get it again from you. And then I can do half my movement with my withdraw. So I'm going to withdraw back to here.
So brave.
It does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
So he has
Of
disadvantage
course
from
not.
what beforehand, sorry? He already had disadvantage from...
my spear. So
The
my
spear.
weapon mastery.
His weapon mastery.
Okay. That won't double up, though. I think.
Yeah, I know. But
Okay.
if like he misses, then,
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I just want to convey help to him because I want to give him advantage.
Okay,
That's just
yeah,
a
that works.
bonus. on
He
top.
wants to help me.
I just want to be like, give him a good hit. Spot.
We're nice. Don't eat us.
Then in which case it is his turn. Largest, your turn, I mean.
Okay. Largest is gonna be like,
Alright, which one do I eat next?
Oh no.
He's just
I'm gonna cast belching spray.
No. No.
Okay, so it has to make
And
a...
I'm gonna upheave the slime that I ate.
Carlisle has
all
never
over
been
the gator.
happier to bail out. Like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's going to make a
You
con
moved in the
save.
nick of time, my friend.
Oh, God, let's close all my goddamn things. Hold on.
didn't stay down.
Ugh.
Oh.
It makes a con
Are you my
save.
puppy? What's going on?
Dog gets into any human food. It's
Right.
like, this is great. Throws up.
It does succeed. It rolled a 17, but it still takes half damage. So it takes, what's that? 17 points of poison damage, even on half. And you can see this thing is nearly keeling over. It is on its last legs. It's kind of Well, it's pretty damn hurt. It kind of like spits out blood.
It's on its last legs.
Or it's bleeding from its teeth, but you can see the poison's definitely affected it. It's definitely looking weaker.
Okay,
All right,
okay,
nice.
okay.
You still have your bonus action.
Yeah, I will do a spoiled toss.
Okay.
I love these names.
17.
17 hits. That little guy's
9.
rolling hot for a +4.
He's
No
very
kidding.
good.
He just launches it straight down the head. It goes. I think he's almost dead. Okay. V.
Let's go, baby.
All right. Reckless attack on this gator. Let's go.
Go for it.
Not 20.
Yeah, I mean that hits.
Bro.
that hits.
18. 23 damage.
Do you want to describe how you kill it? As you rush up, it's kind of weakened, and it's leaning out and kind of side eyes you as you
Yeah.
rush around.
I'll do the classic. As it's like, as I'm running towards it, maybe it tries to open its maw one last time, and she'll launch her great sword between its like maw, and then she'll like in a really smooth movement twist, and it will just slice through the top of its mouth.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
You can see it goes, I'm gonna die, and you just pull and yank. You can just feel the split of it as you kind of almost like unheave its jaw. It lands on the ground dead. Tongue lolls out.
Perfect. 10. So that's 10 feet of movement. I can get to the centipede, but y'all won't like that very much. Because it'll probably stay there.
I mean, we'll like it very much. You won't like it when no one else
I got
comes
range.
to help.
I'm fine.
Health though, I've got like 120 or 110 health or something with the 10 HP.
What would we do?
And I
What would
haven't-
we
oh,
do?
she would go for it.
Then go for it.
For it. All right.
You guys are healthy right now. You haven't been hit.
Plus
Very
one,
well.
plus one.
Plus, I have 2 attacks now because I killed something. Great Weapon Master,
It's true.
and I have my extra attack. So, reckless attack on the centipede. 17.
17 on this guy. So I don't have his sheet open because it's
Surely that hits a
closed.
centipede.
It does indeed.
Awesome. That is 18 damage.
18 points of damage.
And
Okay.
then final attack 19
19 hits.
for 18 more points of damage.
18 more points of damage.
And she will go ahead and say, bound by blood. And she will expend a hit dice, making herself bleed, do some extra damage, 15 on that thing.
Oh, Jesus
Go,
Christ.
girl.
That's 51
Up and
points
off.
of damage with those 2 attacks, plus your last one. That's a lot of damage from the barbarian.
Yes,
Just
it
starts
is.
slicing
and it's
into
bleeding.
it. It is. You can see it's pouring with this kind of greenish blood trickling down its chest. Okay.
Perfect. End turn.
Okay. This guy, I believe he just takes the 3d6 damage from the thing because he's. Oh no, he makes a dex save where he takes the damage. So he has to make a little dex save, but he's the last surviving.
16.
And
And now he has
No,
disadvantage
8.
on a dex save, right? Because of restrained? Or I don't know. That's what it says. on the
yeah,
thing,
that would make
right?
sense.
Like
That would make
yeah.
sense, I believe.
Anyway,
yeah.
he fails, right? So another
he fails
3d6,
regardless,
right?
Mm-hmm.
13?
13 points of damage is enough to kill him. He also gets dragged as he's trying to pull himself. He gets dragged and pulled down and crunched, killing him as well.
Beautiful.
So he's off the turn order. It's Morgane's turn.
Okay. Well, if that one died, I don't think Morgane would really have a target here.
Go for the huffer.
The Huffer.
Gotta see what
Can
happens.
you even see the
Make
huffer?
him pop. Blow him up.
Huffer, what a good name for him.
It is so good.
I don't think she would see him.
It's kind of far, right?
Also, it's blocked by
Let me
this
see.
because I can see
He's
this.
snorting all that.
If
that
you-
magic
can you see-
smoke.
are you in range
It's
right now?
invisible to you guys, but I see it like a giant fucking smoke machine.
I always forget you're blind.
Right now, that is an evocation one. It's pumping out red magic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, I think she'll just head into the middle of the room.
Is that the direction you're going?
Yeah.
I'll go that way.
You're going through the tentacles?
Round.
Okay.
I'm not going through. I can.
I can see them.
Okay. I'm just making sure you might take the risk.
Hit him with the gotcha moment.
You've got good decks. Okay.
Yeah, I've got great decks, man. I would never get out.
Morgan just sits down.
Yeah. This is just a little guy, right?
Yeah.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
Just a guy.
Well, I mean,
guy.
he's probably about 6 foot broad, like lizard man, but he's a little guy. He's a little guy.
Bro, how scared does that guy look?
You know what, dude? I'd get to hear. Has Vi got any magical? Is Vi's weapon magical?
V's.
V.
Why'd you call her Vi?
League of Legends.
You want to talk about it?
Same fucking letter.
Talk about it.
Same letter, dog.
That's double the letters. You added one.
V and I is Vi.
Yeah, Joe.
That's
I
what.
can't
That's
remember-
our ship. That's what our ship's called.
I can't see the bottom yet.
That's so stupid. Did we decide that V's weapon was canonically magical? I can't remember.
I would say yes for the sake of its
Okay,
future.
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You have magic items, so
And you are,
Oh yeah, true. I have the
your belt.
amulet.
Yeah, you've got,
I
like,
have
the
a few-
amulet and
I have a
stuff,
few
yeah.
things on me.
But yeah, Morgan
How
would
can
see
Vi help?
V's magical items and then would dash this way to assist.
Slay.
Okay.
That's
Get
my turn.
him.
run into a giant bug.
Hackers.
Shit.
Okay. Tack will 15, 20, 30. We'll move here. And reach out and cast command.
Ooh.
Okay.
And when they do it, their eyes turn black and almost sink into their head, and their skin turns sort of translucent. They almost have like a skeletal look to their face. And I'm gonna activate my Mantle of Majesty, which will let me keep casting command as a bonus action without expending spell slots for a minute.
Damn.
And I'm going to say kneel and use the grovel command to send
Okay.
it prone.
Holy shit.
Okay, so it has to make a wisdom saving
save.
throw. Okay, let's see how wise this
Come
one
on,
is.
man.
Fine, I can't be good at these.
That's a nat
How
1.
wise could it be?
You
Oh, fantastic.
whisper into this creature's mind, the magic comes out, and you see as it's kind of rearing up, ready to kind of attack them, and just goes and kind of leans all the way down to the floor itself and just kind of embeds itself onto the ground. Its legs splay out, and it kind of almost creates
That's
this like
fucking
kneeling
cool.
position. How long does it kneel for? Does it just stay until its turn?
I imagine it has to make like
let me
another
see.
check or something.
I think it stays like that until its next turn. I'm trying to see. Does
Let me
it
see.
specify
Toast
on the new
rendition.
Should be until
command?
the end of its next turn.
oh,
right?
And what does that make
Can't
it
do
prone?
anything.
Oh, sorry. It's not prone until it's... So it technically failed, but on its next
Okay.
turn, it
That's when it
prones
can move
itself
and
and
go
then
prone.
ends its turn. So it's not prone
Oh,
yet.
that's all it can do.
It's like the
so
magic's
it's
going,
consumed
yeah.
its turn.
Oh, okay.
So it will
I
have an...
wasn't sure how to
That's,
read
that's
that.
good though.
That's very
That's
good.
cool.
That's actually better.
That's better, yeah, better than it just proning.
Okay, then anything else you want to do? Is the magic seeping into it?
So the first time that I cast it, is it also a bonus action if I'm activating the mantle? Or is it an action the first time and then I activate the mantle and from then on it's a bonus action?
Let me read the words. You always hit the spell command. As a bonus action, you cast a command without expending a spell slot. So, and you just keep up as concentration. So, yeah, it's bonus action when you cast it.
Okay.
And it doesn't
So
expend a spell slot.
I can't.
So the current new rules are you can't expend 2 spell slots on a turn. But because this cast without expending a spell slot, you can do a spell slot now as your main action.
Okay. But
you can do
I can't give a bardic to anybody.
No,
that's
because it would have
bonus.
used your bonus. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You can use your action on anything.
Got it. Sorry, these are all new things
No, it's
for
good.
me,
No,
guys.
this is good. There's new
No
stuff there as well for me.
worries.
All right, then. No, that would be a waste. I'll just attack it.
Okay.
Come on. A 12?
Doesn't hit, I'm
Assume
afraid.
doesn't hit it. 15?
Just misses. Its AC is a little stronger, it has a little stronger armor. It peers off of it. The good thing about actually the command that you just did there, by the way, is that you would have had disadvantage on those attacks because if it's prone.
Right.
So that's great for setting up for next turn, so it stays down. All right, nice. Okay.
That's my turn.
Yeah, you can see the magic is seeping into it for sure. Indrasa.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to walk forward to near the turret. Right, sorry. And then I am going to cast magic missile on the shaman, the huffer.
Yeah, you technically be able to see him. He's 3/4 covered, so you can just see him.
All right. I mean, if I can, I could also moved over so that I could, but I'm in a magic missile.
No, he'd be 3/4 covered unless you go down to like here.
Oh.
Because he's pushed up against the wall. Yeah.
Right.
But magic missile doesn't worry about.
We should let him. We should let him do what he wants to do. I want to see what he's up to.
Explode and disintegrate. This might make him explode and disintegrate, right? We don't know.
Whatever he's doing, he's been charging it for.
It's been like 3 PvZ episodes.
Okay,
I'm excited.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do it at second level. So I'll do
4 darts.
4 darts and then extra damage on one of them because of the So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then oh shit! I didn't mean to click it again, but I guess that would be 2.
It'd be 2 points of damage for the last one, yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, that is
8, 13, 14, 15, 17.
I've got his sheet open. Get sheet open again. 17 points of damage against him. He's still alive, so you bash into him. He's very hurt though. Like your bolts almost go around the corner. You just hear this like as he's getting like struck, thinking he was in total cover.
Fantastic, and once again, I'll just move Sestina forward.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
All right, then on his turn, he's going to roll a d4.
Oh boy!
To see what spell slot. This
pop.
poor guy.
Oh, he's gonna pop.
He has a first level spell slot he can cast for free. He steps
Okay.
forward.
Go on.
And falls into the vent.
Pop some more for his action.
He starts huffing more.
This poor guy. 5, 10,
What?
15, 20, 25, 30.
What is this doofus up to?
I don't know. He seems lost.
He just wants
dude.
to make friends now. He's like,
suited.
he's so high.
His head back there.
He's so.
He thinks me and
conked.
Morgane are his friends. He's just gonna go over and be like, "What's up? Here's a buff."
Let me see. What spell does he want to cast?
That'd be a good one. He's dead.
I know.
This is his last move.
He's got a really sad thing where
I don't want to know. It's sad.
Yeah, she's got a sad backstory. We're like,
Yeah, I had a whole
know,
backstory
right?
for him and shit.
no, where
His mom
his
is
only
really
first
sick
level,
at home.
his first level
mom's in the
spells,
hospital.
his first level spells are only 10-foot range or 15-foot range, and he can't get to anyone. So he can't even cast his 3 level
Might as well
spell.
do some friendly
But what
fire.
he can do
Oh no.
is he can do one of his other spells.
Talking's a free action.
Yeah, he
I don't
could
speak
cry.
troglodyte.
Yeah, instead of actually running forward, he's going to go
He's
here.
like, I give
and,
up. I give up. We don't know.
He's going to
I
cast.
can't understand.
He's going to cast this to be a little annoying. And pave the way for his exit if he can. So it's loading. All right, spell tokens. He's going to do a good old.
Oh.
It's meant to be spike
my
growth.
God.
I feel like this one's
That's
better for
sick.
spike growth.
Yeah, I thought he released some kind of horrid slime.
Yeah, that's why I looked at it. I was like, that would be cooler. No, it's spike growth. It is spike growth. He put spike growth down there. And, yeah, then he's going to go back into his 3/4 cover. This guy. This guy's going to. Yeah, I mean, he's going to do this. He's going to step here and take the dodge action. He's going to block it so he has 3/4 cover from that angle as well. He's going to be a human shield for him because that's a shaman. They're important. So, Desmond, it's your turn.
That's sad.
I would guess I could move under largest legs without like
Yeah.
having trouble, right? I
No,
can
there's
just
no
move.
conflict of
No.
movement there.
You're good.
Okay.
Unless he's standing with his legs like right
Unless I like,
together.
yeah. I get you.
Where was I? 10, 20, 25, 30. And that puts me in range. Cool. I'm moving Hunter's Mark to this one. Let's keep it going.
Okay.
And I don't think I could get my crossbow close enough, but I might as well move him. I'll take my 2 shots. 20 dirty.
20 hits.
Okay. So that's 11, and then
11 points of damage.
another 20 for 12 more.
12 more damage. This thing is.
That's it for me.
Quick maths. Yeah, it's bloody.
Okay.
My,
Cool.
That's new. I mean, it's technically old D&D terminology they brought back in, which means it's at least half health gone.
Okay. Good to know.
You can see it's pouring.
Well, let's see
Does
what he
that
does.
mean you're
then.
not going to be like, it's looking really hurt anymore?
I can say bloody
It's
from
like
now on. Yeah, I'll tell you if it's really
super
close. Yeah, really bloody.
Yeah, like,
Really hurt.
really hurt.
Under command, it technically spends its turn falling prone. It
That's
literally
rough.
That's good.
What a chump.
That's really good.
very strong. Carlisle.
Yeah,
That's good for
Carlisle's
you
gonna
guys.
bonus action dash across the map to this little guy who just fell over and just is sitting there, and he's gonna like while holding eye contact with this weird like zoomed up fucking caster who doesn't know what they're doing over there. He's just gonna start stabbing the scary bug.
Okay.
What?
You have advantage because it's prone.
27 to hit.
Hits.
I'm just gonna do the full deal.
Ooh-wee.
So that's gonna be 25 damage.
25 damage.
And that's it. That was
Okay.
a real sneak attack. So that'll be me.
Okay. Then it is our resident giant's turn, largest.
Can I walk over the crocodile
Yes.
Like-
yeah.
train wise? Okay. All right. Largest is gonna make his way down, and he's just gonna.
I should say the spike growth.
Ow.
You're gonna take the dash. Okay.
Ow. Ow.
You do-
Ow.
okay.
Walk around it.
Okay. You take 30 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
30 points of damage.
That's fine.
He doesn't make it to the other side. He just
That's
dies
fine.
in there.
Just died.
I mean, that's my BG3
Okay, and then-
playthrough when we played it. It was just doing that to them.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm in range from here, right? That's 10 feet. And I see him.
Yeah.
He's like prone. I guess he's kind of a
Yeah.
big monster.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's
All right.
taking up big space.
He's gonna be extra careful not to hit the two tinies in front of him. He's kind of doing like a
yeah.
he's like aiming and like all right.
It's an
you're
all-
gonna go quick.
You will
Like
drive a
golf
Lego for
swing,
this.
Yeah.
Okay.
V's just gonna
Um,
say duck to Morgage.
And then I'm gonna smash.
Okay, hits. 24 hits.
24.
Nice.
19 points of bludgeoning.
And I'm gonna smash again.
That's
13.
no. That's a nat 20.
No, it's
Oh yeah,
advantage.
it's actually not 20
Yeah.
because it's prone.
So
Oh,
click
yeah.
the words twice because I think it's and we'll just minus off the extra 5 that it would do. So oh no, it's calculated for you. So that is what 27,
Goddamn.
31 points of damage. 31. Do you want to describe how you kill the giant centipede?
Like somebody taking like a roll of paper and hitting like a bug just over and over again.
Yeah, as you smash it twice,
I just mash it.
your zombie is covered in this green blood. It's like, good job, good job. And just like get smashed into it. And you just see it just splatter everywhere. Yeah, you guys are getting the spray.
They're just getting like sprayed with
He's just like,
Yeah.
I smash don't like bugs.
For real, dude, I feel that.
It's like that moment in Men in Black when like the bug explodes, you guys are just covered in the goo. And it drops down dead. Technically not in the combat yet. You still got 2 dudes if you want to do anything with them. Anything else for you?
If we want to do
Hopper and
I'm chilling.
All right, V.
All right.
You jump.
I should
over
also
the
say, by the
spike
way, spike growth does. I mean, that's. Why's that not going? I believe it does. Yeah, it does encompass the corners as well. By the way, it's just that this image for some reason showing it does not.
Oh, it does. Okay, so I'll have to go around it rather than take a bunch
Or
of
at
damage.
least these
from
two
it.
here. It'd be these 2 here.
Oh, okay.
Anything that
okay.
has any spike on it slightly, then you just take that into account.
Yeah.
So the bottom one's
Do we
fine.
take damage starting our turn in it?
I don't believe it's spike growth. I think it's when you move through it. When a creature moves into or within the area. No, it's just if you move in there. You don't take any damage. You just stay where you are.
Okay, I'm gonna go around it using 20 feet of movement to get here.
Okay.
20 and trying to remember the new rules about rage for the take a bonus action
if you want to
rage.
extend it.
Okay, cool. So for my action, I'll dash to get close.
Yep.
To
You should
these
be able to get
guys.
right next to them. Yep.
And then I'll bonus action extend my rage
Cool.
or to maintain it.
All right. Morgan.
Or Morgan. Just
Dude.
he's following behind every time she gets
I have less movement than everyone else too, so I have to
just-
dash to keep
wait.
up.
Wait, do you?
And then I
ride.
I dash to keep up with you. I get there, and then everyone
Hold
kills
on.
everything before I get a turn, and then I dash to the next thing. That's my.
If I piggyback rided, how would that change? If I guess I couldn't action dash if I did that.
We're not piggy.
You need me to carry
You would have had to
Morgan's like,
grapple
I will
them,
not.
and then you would have only got 15 feet anyway. You'd probably made it to here.
This is his new haste.
Oh, yeah, we could
moment
ask-
for
you
this
should ask
campaign.
for
is
a
why
lift.
you
I did, like,
carry
throw
me
you
with
at
you
stuff.
and you went,
Morgane's gonna move out of the spike growth and just kind of like drop her sword and then just try and like get the slime off. And that's my turn.
Okay,
Okay,
fair enough.
fair.
that.
That's fair.
Take you a while.
Good use of the action.
Yeah.
Attack.
How close to somebody do I have to be to give them a bardic inspiration?
I think it's 60 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, Tack will kind of walk this way. This like weird look to their face. They'll kind of shake it off almost and drop the mantle. And blink and look around and see that V's the only one over here. Attack. And we'll shoot a bardic inspiration over. It's a D8.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I don't think. Well, no, I can try one. I can try again.
Oh,
I can reach.
Just to interrupt you to let you know this. You are considered
Yeah.
concentrating on mantle. It doesn't have to be extended by a bonus action each turn. You just can cast it during that 1 minute as a bonus action.
I know. It's just RP.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were just dropping the concentration.
I'm RP dropping it.
Okay.
Roleplay.
Wow. I'm just like
wow.
role playing, dude.
No, it's hey, look, man. Hey, I'm new to that. Okay, go.
No,
I'm new here.
No, I appreciate the clarification though. I'll try to echo blast this guy. We'll see if I can.
Hell yeah.
You have disadvantage because he is dodging.
Fuck.
Let's go.
He spent his
That's all
turn.
they do
Always
is run and dodge.
25.
It hits.
Hey.
I'm sick of this shit. 8 force damage. And then a 12.
On this guy, hits.
Yeah, dude. 3
Another
points
3
damage.
points. Yeah, he's looking hurt. He gets bashed twice. Looks pretty hurt. Nice.
That's my turn.
Hell yeah.
Andrasa.
Which guy did you hit?
So this one. lizard man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
big
Huffer.
man.
Not the Huffer.
Not the huffer.
Huffer.
That's out of my,
Okay, I'm gonna move to here. Is that in the spike grove?
No. I'm saying if the image shows
got
even
it.
slightly in there, then you're in it. That's safe.
Okay, great.
So the four corners are safe.
All right, and then I think so they've both been hit.
Yeah,
right?
they're both up.
All right, I'll do the same thing as last time. So second level magic missile, two darts at each of them.
Okay.
And we'll put the extra damage on one of the shaman ones.
Okay.
So sorry, I have a dog who's trying to help me. Hit the button. Please don't. That's not a help, honey. Ow. Okay, I'm trying. 2.
Okay,
3.
so can you tell me just before you do it, tell me which ones are going which way? Because I just want to know.
Oh yeah, sorry. First 2 shaman, next 2 other dude.
Okay.
So one more dart, and then the extra 1d4 against the Ow! 3. Sorry.
3 against him, and then the other 2 against Thingy. So 7 points
Yes,
there.
please.
The troglodyte dies. Do you want to describe how you kill the shaman?
Nice. Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I do. I think he's probably like just fully like losing his shit, right? Just real high right now, and also freaking out because he realized he only has shitty first levels that are close range, right? So he's just like bricking it, and a dart just sort of like 2 darts just kind of like come around the corner, like right kind of like on either side of his head, and he just like kind of goes like that and just falls.
Yeah, you see him press against the wall and just collapses. Ending the combat. And let me just say before we finish up that combat, if he'd had his turn...
level up.
No. If he had his turn, there would have been a 25% chance Bree would have taken 10d10 force damage.
Yeah.
I could take it.
You could live it.
I actually could.
Hey, roll it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see
roll
what
it.
Sure,
happens.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
why
see.
not? Why
Yeah,
not? Let's
yeah,
just
yeah.
see.
In another reality,
48.
that
Yeah,
sounds
that's
right.
fine. That's
Great,
fine.
that's easy.
It's
I'm
fine.
fucking good.
But that does end the combat. And that's going to be where we take a little 5-minute break for you guys as you just fight your way through there. Big old battle, fighting prey, predator, and predator.
GG.
All right. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Go fill your drinks up, use the loo, all that good stuff, and we'll see you soon.
I don't take orders.
Okay, looks like everyone's back in their seats and whatnot. So let's go ahead and... Hello.
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 Are you talking to me? Are you talking to them?
Yeah, it's collectively. Collectively, the
Okay.
the crowd.
Not you. Just
Never me.
us.
You're in the hellos now. You're in the hellos, man. Welcome to them. Okay. So you had just bowed your way against a series of creatures hunting one another. The spike growth also would have collapsed beneath your feet afterwards.
Thank God, I would have kept walking.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're,
yeah. I dropped the tentacles, the thingies.
You would see all of the kind of just general bodies just littering the ground now as well. Any creatures that were like also lurking in the shadows up on rocks and whatnot, just slipping away, realizing they've got no chance to come near you. And you have a fill of food, if you so wish it.
Question.
Yes.
Answer.
What enemy type is the centipede?
Good question.
Dinner.
Your thing.
Monstrosity, right?
Believing
Is it monstrosity?
it is a monstrosity, yes.
I get advantage on dexterity stealth checks if I do the blood
Nice.
ritual and it's blood. Do a little
Oh.
blood bath.
But I was gonna eat that.
Can we do
I
a
mean,
You
little-
got.
Eat
You
it.
can
Eat it
still
both.
eat it. You
I'm
just
covered in
let her
blood.
have a bath
I
first.
just gotta
Okay,
do a little
okay.
bath.
That's so normal.
I mean, I feel like you had a blood ritual just being in the vicinity
That's what
of
I'm
the
Yeah,
kind
dying.
of
true.
thinking
Well,
too.
I
because
don't
he
think you have to do
smashed it.
anything else.
No,
Well,
it's
It is technically it's a 10-minute thing.
yeah, it's more that it's kind of like an actual ritual. So it's more
Yeah.
soaking
It's,
in the blood
uh,
and letting it to soak into you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus, if we enter the range of being like, were they in the splash zone every single time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna
happens,
have
this
some
is
real
gonna get a
dodgy
little
rolls.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, if we have time to spare 10 minutes, V would lay down her great sword in front of it and do her whole ritualistic.
So it's putting your
Putting
hands
of
in the
the
green blood.
blood.
You just see painting
Uh-huh.
yourself green, kind of wiping it all onto you in little ritualistic patterns. Yeah, sick.
Morgane would find Andrasa and place a hand on each of her shoulders and just be like, "Help me."
Covered in blood.
just caked in it.
Prestidigitates.
Oh, the best use of the spell.
Right.
Yeah,
For a couple hours.
exactly.
So, Morgane, do you have a
Taking
favorite?
short rest here.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was asking if we want to take a short rest since V's gonna do their.
Oh, true, we
Mm.
could.
Anyways.
You wanna? We totally could.
Yeah, I could
Just
get
in
my
general,
bardic
yeah, I
back
mean, it's
then
gonna
too.
take me a bit to snack up all these, delicious treats.
It is 1 minute per
Ugh.
medium creature for you, so
Yeah.
you will have 4 of these
Um,
things or 5 of these things eaten in 1 minute, 5 minutes, but then the rest will take.
Is there
Nice.
was there anything to search on them for? Were the troglodytes like wearing anything? I couldn't really see from
Perception
their
checks if you want to do that.
images.
Perception checks is used for
Sure.
loot now, primarily.
Perception?
That screws me.
Perception check. Well,
But
no,
anyway.
hold on.
Great for me.
Hold on.
Somebody say perceive.
Perception's
Bleh,
very good
7.
for looking for loot, but earlier on, the kind of investigation being detective, that comes
Yeah.
from investigation now, so it's
No, I
kind of clearly separated. 7.
Worry not.
Yeah,
Guy
bupkis.
rolling 30s will
Holy
find the
shit.
things.
You would search around each of the creatures on let me see here. I don't think you'd find anything truly of worth unless you want the chieftain's clothing and armor and weapons. The chieftain himself has patchwork armor on and a great club, but nothing unique off these guys. So
Well, it's all garbage.
it's all just kind of body
Garbage.
parts. You can
Kicks one of the
can
bodies.
attempt to break through body parts and whatnot if you can do that in the 5 minutes before
You've
largest
got
gets to
not
them.
much time.
It's just
Right.
What, you think I'm gonna start like butchering these corpses
I don't
for
know.
like interior goods? Like I'm
V
I'm
can
good.
help with that.
Do you want their ears or something to make a necklace? Like, I don't know. I don't know what you're
Like, that's
into.
the
I
thing,
don't know
it's
who
like
you are.
Carlisle will look for things of value.
I don't know
He's
you.
not going to be like pulling out his knife to carve these things like
You could be
animals.
psychos for all I know. I don't know.
I will say something about
You're doing
the
blood rituals like fucking, I don't know what you're into.
to you
That's
largest
just me.
these creatures now that you're close to them. To you, I mean, you probably don't mind. To everyone else, if you go within 5 feet of these creatures, you'll notice they have a very, very unnatural, horrible stink to them.
Oh. It's from the ley lines fart, maybe.
Why you gotta call it a ley lines fart?
That's the canon name we went with.
That's what it is.
You even like tried to hide after you did it because you revealed it.
You knew. I started speaking. Suddenly, I felt too much spotlight.
Everyone went completely silent.
Oh. Question.
Answer.
Can Morgaine see anything glowing in the crocodile tummy? Like any magic?
I can't like see through walls.
Okay.
So in that sense, I wouldn't.
I'll just slice it open for fun.
See, I don't know you people are into.
Yeah, you start
For giggles.
You just go over to
mix it up today.
Yeah.
Slice it open.
Cookie.
Sassy, I don't know. Let's do it.
I'm kind of a wild card.
You cut into it, looked at Morgaine with hope in your eyes, and there's nothing there. There's just a few skeletal body parts fall out, but that's it.
I thought it might have. Anyways. She just looks embarrassed.
There. Carlisle says from the rock he's just been
From the
sitting on for the
shadows.
last 30 minutes.
All right.
Marge is gonna start walking around, scooping them up, and just being like,
"One for me.
Nice.
One for me. One for me." And so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I like to think he played that game with the other giants, but now he just plays it solo.
no, it used to be one for you, one for
Yeah,
you, one for you,
yeah,
one for
yeah.
me. And that,
It's only
it's quite
one for
sad,
me.
really.
Oh, Jerry, where did you go?
Oh, Jerry and
Jerry.
Festus.
Where the fuck is Jerry?
He's in here somewhere, right? This is the cave.
We haven't even made it.
Down a
yet.
hole.
This is the valley. You haven't got to the
Weird
cave
lately,
yet.
Don't talk to
Every
Jerry.
moment we waste here, Jerry gets weirder and weirder.
Yeah.
And
It's
weirder.
true.
Right?
Major fart.
He's
down
just
He
there.
might
weird.
just be huffing down there.
Like,
That might
listen,
be what
all we
happened.
know, Jerry's been hotboxed in that fucking cave for years.
Yeah.
On a ley line hot box. It's terrible.
Fuck me.
Hot box.
You-
Oh my god.
Each of you would spend your hour resting up, however you do, watching as Largest is gulping down food after food.
It is quite the spectacle.
Yeah, it's an impressive display to show. Hill giants have like a knee in the stomach. They kind of expand it, and he can fit in quite a bit.
Every couple of meals, though, he does like throw up a little bit, but like, he rallies.
Leaving the best bit of room. And you can see the whole time your zombie just leans down and is going, just kind of pats you, like helps. Occasionally you hold bits of like just raw flesh for you, so you can just like clear your throat, and then you can pick it
Ever
off
since
him.
you called him a feeder, he's just been like ruined for me.
I know. They really
that's
spoil the little
fair.
guy.
He got fetishized. It's like, ah, jeez.
It's because Joe said yummy tum tum too many times.
He does
He's
rub
like a
his
fucking
tongue.
tablecloth. He uses a napkin for you, and he like dabs your mouth.
He's just this little guy.
That's so bad.
He's just a little guy.
Oh god.
Pats your back till you burp.
This is a nasty episode.
After you
is.
finish up your short rest,
This character's gonna last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to
continue.
the team, dude.
you can continue on your journey through the valleys.
All right.
You would restore yourself over any short rest if you want to do any hit dice, etc. By the time you've traveled on a little bit, and you're starting to go through more valleys, weaving back and forth, getting closer, you can see the mountains are getting a little closer to you now as well. You come around one corner, head a little bit downward, and they're in an open kind of plain of this valley, a much wider, rounded valley area. You would see one huge, not quite as big as Largest, statue, completely stone. A giant stands there, which you would know Largest to be fastest in the area in which you fought the Beholder. He stands there, this massive statue just in stone encased.
I just takes off his hat, the beholder head, and like puts it to his chest,
Oh my god.
and kind of like solemnly looks down.
Little bits are being kind of like munched, where there's like all these kind of beetles that eat the rock. They've kind of like taken portions out, but for the most part, he remains mostly intact. But the kind of reminder of fastest stands in this field.
It's what happened to fastest. Not so fast anymore.
This is fastest?
So sorry.
Yeah,
Petrified.
yeah.
And now you
That is
wear
a
the
devastating
thing
irony.
that killed him as a hat.
Yeah,
Where? I see.
in his honor.
Right.
Any questions?
No, I think it's pretty much covered.
Got it.
All right. Caves. That way.
We continue toward cave.
Yes.
You head onward. You start kind of weaving now, and you realize some of the areas are getting a little smaller between these valleys here. Lidus, you'd recognize that you're coming up on the watering hole. The kind of little, what for you is a kind of just thigh height wander through like a small pond, or kind of like a large puddle for you. But you're coming up around the corner to the watering area. It's not too far away. A good food source. You would pass on by into that area, and as you're coming in, you would see the familiar kind of wrapping around in the darkness of this kind of area. This large pool. For everyone else, this pool is about, I would say, about like probably 80 feet across. And then maybe like northward about the same. So it's this kind of large like pooling area. So it's a bit of a swim across it. For you, it's like 10 steps largest. But as you're kind of coming around the corner, you'd be so used to seeing, like as you're running, so used to seeing the little fishmen that wander in this pool usually swim away from you. But this time as you come around the corner, you can see a gathering of them. And one of them stood on a far rock away from you, holding a staff in their hand. A couple more stand near it. Others are gathered around on rocks nearby. Anyone who wants to tell what these creatures are, you'd see these humanoid bipedal fishmen, large kind of faces, eyes wide on the sides of their head. And they seem to almost be...
again?
They're not. You haven't met these things before. You can roll a nature check, though, if you would like.
A Murloc moment.
Nope.
Here we go.
Fishies.
My luck ran out.
8.
It's about
Yeah.
10.
No one knows what they
Every
are.
time it's a roll lower than
look
like 15,
it's up,
I feel more
up to me. What do I do?
Even though
It's up to
mine is going to
me.
be just as bad.
I refreshed and it ruined my luck.
You can roll a nature
there
check
you
if you
go.
have wisdom. Oh, okay.
Sam got the 20.
Sam nailed it.
If anyone mentions what they are, or at least like maybe you can hear the chanting of it. Maybe for you, Morgaine, there has
They're
been
fish
one or
people.
two captured, and you can recognize the kind of very smell, the voice, the sound of their language they speak to each other in. You know these to be Kuatoa, which are essentially like knoll-sized fishmen. They've got legs and arms.
Shitty fish dudes.
You would know with a 20 on the nature check, you'd know that they are obsessed with finding gods and creating their own gods. Each one of them serves a particular kind of like ancient god from their realm, which is called... I meant to write down the name, and now I've got to search it. So they've got a lot of weird words. Let me just make sure it's the right one. Where is it? Blid Dul Poop is their patron deity.
Yeah?
And,
Did you say who?
All right.
Poop. There's an L covering it.
Course.
Here you go. Here's the
Yeah,
spelling.
man.
Type it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll make it better.
That'll make it
Yeah.
better. Yeah, we can read it.
Oh, Blid Dual Poop. Okay.
Is that-
Obviously, duh.
Oh,
Duh,
Yeah.
you guys.
There would have been a couple of these in the vote for Blasphemy of Lux.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they've definitely made like gods against it, right? And so
Yeah.
you'd be used to them all scuttling away, maybe grabbing one as you go past largest. But now they stand all on the rocks around the pool. Some to your left, all wrapped around, but the one that's kind of with the staff out front kind of taps it once, and all the others look around, their eyes wide, and they see you. And they kind of they hold themselves ready with courage. And you hear the one up ahead. They cast a spell. Indrasa, roll an Arcana check.
Okay. All my luck is gone though, but I will anyway. That is a nat 1 because I refreshed.
The somatic components of this creature are a little bit weird because of the way it's kind of just body is.
He's got like webs. I don't understand.
And then it goes, "Big one, you will not march through our territory anymore." And all the others go, "Rawr!" And they kind of like turn like towards you.
Looks at
At this moment, it's speaking in common. If you take a step forward, you will be eaten. They will go, "Rawr!" kind of raise up their weapons. And it stands still and pushes its staff again into the ground.
We walk around them.
What if we just...
Large is gonna look around confused, and he's gonna be like,
I think they're talking to you. He's gonna gesture to you guys.
I'll put you guys, because I assumed you might fight these guys, onto a map to show.
Oh, you think?
A map?
Oh, that's crazy.
And I'll put you guys onto here just in case, so you can kind of get a frame of reference for what you're dealing with.
Just in case.
"Oh yeah, that's not great."
You'll be on the bottom left area, coming onto the map. And you can see the wrapped around, and you need to go over like this way. Over kind of pass onto the other side.
Okay.
And so you see as they all kind of gather around, all of them kind of stood there like holding themselves stalwart and strong, watching your area. And it's this one who's talking, the one who's on this lone rock at the end where you're like the direction you need to go. And you go,
They're kind of cute.
Yeah, I mean they're big old fish, man.
Cute. Well, they're kind of scary actually, but
Yeah, a little bit both.
Can we simply go around?
There's only foot. If you can get over the hill, you can go around. That one must stay. And it kind of point. No hunting.
Wait, you can't...
Kuator!
Who? Him?
You!
gestures to the zombie on the stick.
I think they mean you.
Can he not go round as
we
well?
We need to go that way. He's gonna like point directly through them.
He looks at you. He slams his staff again and goes,
Uh-oh.
"You shall not pass!" And then all the others
Joe
go,
was waiting for that.
all excited for it.
We could just double back and go around them. We could probably find another path.
I could just fly across.
They're quite gullible. One moment. May we make tribute to your god and pass peacefully?
Roll a persuasion check.
He's like, shit, I didn't
Roll a
Let's go,
persuation.
baby.
And I'll tell you because you know about their gods,
Get
give it
him,
advantage.
Morgan. Ooh, shit.
Advantage? I don't need to roll a 25. That's fine.
I'm good. Come on, get a fucking
If you get that 20, it always helps.
Okay.
The other one was 20. It was 25.
You're like, Morgan, you're our god.
Like, they can, you see two of them whisper to each other. This is acceptable. Rise, God! And then you'd see from the water, as they were preparing a trap with their newly formed god, you see as coming out of the water is this massive crab. Just goes, rises to the surface, kind of stands on its legs,
I'm
like
glad
raises
I didn't go
its
in there. I was
claws.
this close.
Yeah. Holy shit.
And,
Oh my god, I love him.
and he goes, "Hold! Crab God! They will pay tribute to you!" And then all of them kind of stare and look across. The floor's yours.
We'll get to hey, what gems do we have on us?
Must it be gems?
Yes. They like shiny things.
What about the salt? I've got a salt muffin.
Okay.
We have
Citrine is good.
I've got a salt
Are you guys in like
muffin.
is this like a team huddle?
Yeah, we're huddling.
I just is gonna
You could just like look
vaguely
over the top.
squat
Yeah.
down and like
Yeah.
sit overhead.
We have like rubies and stuff, right? We haven't like. I don't remember us selling all the gems.
I have a citrine, my guy.
That's it.
One citrine.
I've
Just
got.
I'm not the only
Tuck
keeper
it
of
in.
our like books here, but listen, I have a citrine.
Andraza opens her bag. She's like, well, let's see. Salt muffin, Presti
Really wish you had asked this
digestives.
before you
Oh,
made the call.
we definitely shouldn't give them this, but I do still have that, the red abyssal crystal from the
That
Gnome
seems like
ceremonies.
something we don't give.
No, we're not
come
going
on.
to, but I do still
Right.
have it. What else? Well, I've got one ruby, but I was going to.
Give it to me.
God damn it.
Largest is gonna start patting his like
it's only 200 gold.
clothes. He's gonna pull out a little like bone toothpick and like
They can have my favorite bone.
It's like a massive femur. It's just-
Some rib cage of like a big monster.
Do you think it might like a cuckoo clock? I've got one of those as well still.
I think some coins and gems will suffice.
A magic bean.
Those are
There's
worth
one
more
left.
than-
Sure.
No,
Like,
no.
There's like a
That's
small
not
like leather
shiny.
pouch.
Those
want
beans
shiny.
increase in value as time goes on.
I will keep
it's appreciative.
Okay, well, don't suggest it forward if you're going to keep it.
Well, I
I've
was
still
advised
got it.
not to give it by a smart doctor. Crosses
We
her arm.
eat it afterwards.
I'm saving it.
What did you just say? How loud are you saying that?
Not a whisper.
Here you go.
He's trying to do
will
his
not
inside
eat
voice.
the god!
No. Okay.
We
Is that is he's just like he's just like
He's got a little indifferent now.
The god.
It is
An offering of coins and gems.
How many gems are we? How many coins are we offering? We
It's
need
like 50. It's like 50 gold coins
Maybe we
and a
should just
ruby
take
and a
a
bloody-
citrine.
200 gold ruby. Better enjoy it.
Any pals?
Oh.
Oh, now
Any
they're
what?
being
Bloody
picky.
beggars being
Pearls.
choosers.
I mean, we have one, but
You use
I
it
use
all
it to
the time,
identify.
don't you?
yeah,
You have a pearl?
I need it to identify things.
We can get another pearl later.
What if
It is true, but
You have sentimental value with that pearl.
No.
Okay,
while they're
give me
having
the
this
pearl.
What if we tell?
conversation?
What if
We will get
wait,
we will
wait,
get
wait,
a new
wait.
pearl when we get
What
back to
if
town.
we tell them
It's been a
we
while
don't know
since
if
I
we
had
have
crab.
one? They may just be
What
trying to get
are-
greedy with it. If we say we don't have one, they may let us
Just
do
give
it
them a
anyway.
pearl. Let's just give them a pearl.
V?
I was gonna try to use my chrysalis silk string and make like a little pearl
like a
looking
ball?
thing.
A fake.
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
little.
They won't notice. Just throw it in the
Yeah,
water.
From this far away.
You're
Like
gonna,
while we're all talking.
you're gonna weave a little
Oh,
silk.
oh.
It'd be
silk?
pretty fast, I think. Yeah, silk using my
Okay.
string with my spit. And
Okay.
So subtle.
yeah.
They're like looking
We
at
like
like,
it.
what
We like
are you doing?
Yeah, could Carlisle like position himself in front of them so that no one can see this?
She even back
This
to them,
thing-
just like.
I like that she. That's
Wait, so we
like,
huddle and V's basically just
that's
retching
the
into her
sign language
hand.
for it.
Puking in the corner. What the hell?
No, she like it's like strings of like her saliva. It looks like, and with her like claws, it looks like she. You know those like string finger like tricks people do.
Yeah.
It looks like she's doing that
Into
with
a
the
ball.
thread. Until it like turns into a
Nice.
ball. Yeah.
Okay, you
This
get
is
a
gonna
good
Wait a
one
minute.
as
This
I
well.
have a
has to
dumb-
work.
I have a
Yes.
kind of dumb idea. Let me see if it works.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, hit us with it.
Please.
No, wait. I'm looking to see if it would.
If it is smart.
So what have you gathered so
Really
far?
high, dude. That means he's
So
fucking sick
stupid.
of this shit.
He's like, God damn it.
Yeah, this is really.
They were supposed to try to kill this
No,
dude.
no. Disclaimer: I love this shit. I love like alternative
will
routes.
say-
Get in the water.
I recognize how stupid this is But also, if he makes a fake pearl, I could cast Nistel's magic aura on it to make it look magical.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, yeah.
It's magic.
It's all coming together. Let's go.
Ooh, right?
All
They have
right.
to. It would. Wait. Let's see. You can change the way target appears. The spell's magical effects. You can make a non-magical object appear magical.
Okay.
Etc. And then. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I could do.
Slay.
Okay.
Target. Yeah. So.
Does the target make a check though to check if it's magical?
That's what I'm looking for. You place an.
Is it magic aura?
You cast a spell. It's false aura. It's in the version I'm looking at, but yeah. So.
Full story. The text aura.
When you use this effect on an object, you can make the false magic apparent.
Okay.
To any
Yeah, no,
creature
it
that
works. It
handles
just
the
works
item, which I
for
wouldn't do.
24 hours. Yeah. Okay.
So like.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Perfect.
It's all coming together.
It's
like
a rare pearl from the north. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you?
This is great planning. I am gonna attack the crab.
Come on.
You
just ate.
Full ally.
You just
Wild
ate.
card.
Come
Just
on.
fucking ate.
Yeah,
but it's crab.
So what have you got?
Been
What
so
have you gathered up?
long.
You've gathered 50
Okay,
gold.
one.
A ruby, a
We all
citrine,
got
50 gold pieces, and a spit
my
pearl
bone
that is
my
magic
rib.
to look like a real pearl.
Okay, it's not spitty though because it's silk.
It's-
Just so we're
it's
clear.
webbing.
Okay, but it came out your
pearls
mouth,
have
so
a
it's a
different
spit pearl.
consistency in the
It's
north.
It is a spit
beautiful
pearl.
and it's amazing.
Are you
It's
using the
rare.
actual
Yes,
pearl?
it did come from her mouth and it's natural. Okay, where she comes from.
It's organic.
Roll a
These are organic, homegrown pearls, okay? They're not just.
Morgaine. If you're holding out the offering, roll out a persuasion with advantage again,
Okay.
as you've
Stupid.
included a pearl-like substance in there.
Okay.
19.
Oh,
God.
good.
Slay, queen.
This is acceptable. You may pass.
Yes.
You see, like a bunch of them are disappointed, looking around,
Kick rocks. What are you gonna do now?
like, preparing for their big battle, thinking they're gonna hunt the giant, and they just kind of like fold up and go, "Okay, crab god, down," and sinks into the water,
Does that work?
Yeah, it's like an elevator.
like underwater.
Oh no, Elijah,
We're
no.
just so sad.
So how do we cross?
Idrasa just sort of
Follow me, and I just
Looks-
kind of like
He dips his toe in like he's getting into a pool. He's testing the water, and then he
Step on the crab.
God.
Careful.
And what is it, like waist deep for me or something?
Just
Oh my
under. It would
God.
be probably just the top of your thighs. Yeah.
We gotta
Of
hitch
my
a ride.
thighs. Okay. No, I'm just gonna start walking.
I don't want to hitch a ride on this nasty guy. I'll swim. I'll swim.
Holy shit. I'm wearing plate. I can't swim anymore.
No, are you wearing plate?
Yeah, tempered plate.
Oh, it's the
okay, yeah,
temporary.
yeah.
Your
Yeah.
special armor.
Half plate, right?
My
Half plate,
special. Oh, is it
Yeah.
half? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, 'cause
Plate would mean you
can't
won't
do
be able to
full,
rage
right?
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm wearing half plate. I still don't think I'd have it easy. She's never like had to eat like the swimming
that would
experience
take
she
a-
had was that one time where we like
Can
were
you-
It's
teleported
okay.
into
Morgaine's
water.
in
Can
full
you-
plate and also hates water, so this is
Oh,
like
can you
a-
s- perfect.
Can you spin a raft?
Give me an
That would
hour.
take a while.
I'll make you a ship.
And they'd have to watch
feel
the
like-
whole
I
time.
definitely can.
I feel like silk in water wouldn't it,
it
go?
would definitely like.
Yeah, it would-
Well, it
I'm
would
gonna
just
make
get
it magic.
squishy.
I don't
Yeah, I was
know.
gonna
I'm
say
kidding.
magic it up with something like freeze it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It
Okay,
would just be
question.
squishy.
Yeah.
I have a question. One, I can get myself across because I can change form and fly.
Yeah.
But
Play.
on my arcane recovery during the short rest, because now we're level 7, if I get half my slots back but rounded up, that gives me 4. So I could, and I gave myself a 4th level spell slot back. If I spent a minute, this is long, sorry. If I spent a minute, I could think about it and switch to polymorph. And then I could polymorph somebody to carry someone else over, or multiple people and make trips.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could polymorph
guys
someone
could just
into a
jump
flying
aboard.
thing. Or you
wanna
could
touch
just
the
also
nasty
do that.
giant.
There's like a lot of effort, or you could
touch
just.
that nasty.
Yeah, if you don't want to touch me, I get it. This is probably the first bath he's had in a while.
All right. Well, I could turn someone into something that could carry everyone. You could be, well, let's see, a very large eagle, or I don't know, a shark, and everyone could. Yes. Oh, do you want to?
If it is okay.
It wouldn't. It would. It wouldn't be quite the same, but it would still be flying.
I can carry everyone like that.
You can carry. I mean, how many? She could carry someone in her claws, and someone could ride on her, right? She just had to make a couple trips.
I could throw you.
I mean, realistically, yeah. I mean, it'd be slow going to do that, but you can always just do multiple tricks. You can pull him off someone for an hour.
Awesome.
Okay. I do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
For context, V does not have her wings. She's a moth without wings. So
How embarrassing.
it's it's traumatizing actually. But
Yeah, that's really sad. When
kind of cringe.
I think when I
Trauma has
polymorph
many
her,
forms. Some are cringe.
Some are cringe.
she looks like a white eagle, and then she fades to like dark red at the tips of her wings and stuff to match her coloring.
Okay,
I'm serving.
You fully
Let's go.
find yourself as this this eagle form, V. You can I don't really have a token. I can get a token for that if you want, but it's just for the sake of
It's okay.
Which we use. There you go.
I'm
but you'd technically be
huge.
you'd be a large giant eagle with kind of white feathers all going out into red, and you'd feel
Nice.
naturally attuned to flying again.
All right. I wait for whoever to get on. I'll grab someone in each of my claws.
Can I eat the chicken?
Oh my god.
Oh dear, that's V. He's doing
No, that's a chicken.
That's V. Oh, you were turned around, weren't you? Trust me, that's V. She's not going to stay like that for very long.
You're really pushing the limit of his comprehension skills.
Drop it.
I also say to you as well, the crab is still underwater
Around.
here. Yeah,
I don't want to step on it. Well, maybe I do.
Oh,
Oops.
I'll put it into the map there you go. So it's still just under the water, just watching as you go past. All right, so what do you guys want to do?
Are we headed north? Is that the idea?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
we
Northeast is
going,
essentially the way you're going. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Okay. Yeah. With each of my claws and someone on back, I'll take 3 people over.
Yeah, however many trips we gotta make, right? It's not like it's
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk.
Yeah, no one expected you to take a ride, dude. Like that's okay.
So you're a little big bird.
I wait on the shore and I'm like, now
You can
me.
see
The chicken ain't really gonna pick you up.
they fully move away from you when you get closer as well.
T-posing, I'm ready. Pick me up.
All right. Who'd hopping on?
I lick my lips as I walk past.
Yeah, they
some of
start
these
kind of
fishy
climbing
guys.
up.
Well, Gade hopping on, dude. No way she's
Okay.
swimming.
I'll grab
I'm walking past the buffet.
Carlisle and Desmond in my claws for now, since
I don't
Dodger's
wanna
AFK.
rust.
All right, Slay. Take us.
Okay. If
No
you aren't doing
issues?
anything specifically, by the way, you can just say you fly back and forth, taking walk.
Okay,
past.
I take everyone
just
over.
wanted to see if
I
anyone
just
was
didn't know
doing
if you
it.
were gonna have
Pantomime
something
it.
No,
fucked up
it
happen.
was only just in case any of you guys did anything fucked up.
I am this close to eating something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was kind of
Now
waiting.
that we're nice and close.
I'm close to the leader. I can eat his magic stick.
Yeah.
But in which
I think,
case, yeah.
I think if we turn V, then I think Andraso won't spend the action to change, and she'll have
a
V
ride.
fly her across.
Okay, let's move everyone across here.
Yay.
But when you
Thanks,
do
Andraso.
arrive, the leader here would send one of its Kuoto, kind of sneaks around and says, holds out a hand. Goes, offering!
Oh.
Oh, right.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Anyone can give him anything? What do you do? High five him and be like, thanks.
High
No,
five.
it was a small pouch with the gold and a ruby and a citrine and a pearl.
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 Magic.
And it rushes off, kind of dives into water, climbs back up, hands it across him. He looks through.
Oh God, he's gonna inspect the goods.
Can we leave while they're doing
Can we go?
that?
Yeah, we'll see ya.
Anyways,
You want-
enjoy the goods.
And he gets the pearl. I start squeezing it like confused. It just like stares at the entire time, allowing you guys to leave, avoiding the combat and
We
getting
should
through.
leave.
Just get the fuck out of here.
The pearl got wet. We should leave.
Foggy pearl.
I think
You
once
see
we're
squidging
kinda
and playing
safely-
with it. Mm-hmm.
once we're kind of like
It's a stress toy.
safely away a little bit, Indrasa would look at Eagle V and she'd say, "You could stay like this for an hour if you'd like, or you can stop now. I'm not quite sure how much of this you understand, but
I can drop it. Is that right?
I can
Or is
drop
it you?
it's
Okay.
concentration, so I can keep it going for an
Okay.
hour, or I
Hot
could drop it now."
twice
So
for
I
she,
will-
yes, once
yeah.
for
Yeah.
no.
She
I
can't
won't
talk in this form.
understand.
yeah.
Can I
So
understand common? I can't remember in this form.
Also, -1 in.
Well, hold on.
yeah,
Oh, that's normal.
she would
for
try
me, though.
anyway, right?
Understands
Can I?
common and Auroran, but cannot speak.
What about?
Okay.
Apparently.
What about? Is there a way to use Sestina to help kind of convey what I'm trying to say? Like, because she can kind of.
No, she can understand you. She can understand.
She can
common.
understand. Yeah, if she's
Oh,
a giant
okay,
eagle,
alright,
she can understand common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
She will like ruffle the feathers and like scratch at the ground.
As
What
birds
does it
do.
mean? What does it mean?
Right. And then Indrasa's like, "I didn't think to clarify what you should do if it was a yes or a no. That one's on me, and I'll remember that for next time. Maybe if it's yes, sort of, up and down with your head twice, and if it's no, shake no, like a no."
Okay, she shakes her head no, as in
Okay.
she'll probably be more comfortable in a form she can fight in.
All right. So Indrasa will drop concentration.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
That
yeah,
was nice.
the form changes back. The valley continues onward, away from the Kurotoa, who are still playing with the pearl and looking at the other things. And you can hear as they're kind of just now repositioning in case another person comes across that they can now feed. They realize they've kind of got a river toll that they can.
That's all they do all day.
Like a toll booth
Yeah,
now.
you
They're
essentially
like,
turn them into
Amazing.
realizing they can get offerings now.
Yeah, they're like, we're
They
strong
kind
now,
of like
we don't have to
shuffle
be
each
afraid."
other around. Like, I want to stand over here this time.
But you would pass on through the valley and carry on going, and it isn't far until you find yourself weaving around. It's a bit more kind of like foliage up the top. You can see the mountains are getting closer now, but just ahead of you, where a portion of the ground, the ground gets lower, and instead of it being kind of more of a cave, it's more like a tunnel where the over top of the kind of ground didn't break free into a valley section, and so it's kind of bridged over, causing this long tunnel that has a massive boulder blocking the way. And this is the cave in which Largest had gone to and blocked.
This is where he got weird, man.
Yeah, so it got weird.
Okay.
All right. This is the place where I sealed in Jerry.
All right.
So I'm gonna have to open it if we want to get through.
Okay.
Are you sure about this? He's
How? I do.
really
Sorry.
weird.
I am a doctor. If he is weird, then I may be able to help him.
How far is this? Like, what's the distance we have to travel in this cave? How long will we be in the cave? Do you have any idea, dear?
Oh, it's just a cave. It's just a short walk
Just
for me.
What is a short walk for you though, distance wise?
Oh, when I can't see the sun, I can't really tell how long I'm in there, but it's a ways.
So no one knows whether or not this cave goes on forever. And,
Will we be able to
the
rest
depths.
safely in the cave? Is what I'm asking. Is it better to
No, we
sort
should
of
not go
rest
in
out
there.
here?
We should stay out here. Shouldn't open that if you want to be safe.
All right.
We need to open the weird cave.
We've got to go through. I was just trying to determine if we should, if we're going to be safe to sleep in there, dear.
No, he's very weird.
Right. All right.
As long as we sleep in there after we've helped, Jerry.
I hope his dog's doing okay.
Did you lock his dog in there with him?
What kind of dog does Jerry have, dear?
How many people are locked in that cave?
I think before we go anywhere, we need a few more details. And Jurassic gets out a sheet of parchment.
You are Power Gaming Joe, who's just like head in his hands.
No. The dog's part of the
Who's in
backstory.
there?
I was waiting for him to bring it up.
Lore I forgot to mention.
Oh shit!
This is very much canon.
Largest, dear. How many people do you know or things are in the cave? Jerry? Jerry's dog.
We went out hunting for food, and that's why we were in the cave. So it's me, Jerry, and his dog. I don't really like dog. Never much cared for him.
What
But
kind
yeah,
of
dog was with us, and he got sealed in there. I didn't really see what happened. It was really dark.
What kind of dog?
What kind of dog is this?
No, his name's Dog.
What is it? Is it
So
not a
who
dog?
is dog?
He's an ugly bastard.
Is he a horse? Is he an
description?
ox?
Of the dog. Of dog.
Elephant?
Sorry.
An ogre, a giant.
Yeah.
Description of dog.
So, it is not a dog necessarily.
That's
It is.
What?
He
It
said
is
dog
a-
is not a dog, and I
Yeah.
went, okay.
It is a big, large kind of like, almost like the size. It probably goes up to your waist, and it's a big, large
Oh
kind
my
of beast.
god!
It was just like the kind of pet. It was very aggressive. It would always kind of bite and nap at you.
Even he's being big.
Yeah, it's
He doesn't know what it is either.
It's a, well, I don't want to spoil the word by letting people look it up.
Can you-
Yeah, it's more.
Can
just
you just show us how big it is, dear? Like, put your hand
It's
as to how
large in
tall
size.
it is.
He kind of gestures like to his like hip a bit, so like 20-something feet.
Oh,
Great. All right. And you were hunting food in the cave. What kind of food lives in the cave, dear?
Well, we were going to the other side to try to see. You know, maybe
Got
if
it.
Bug knew of something. He gave me the delicious rock, so I
And
don't
then
know
there's
what else he would have.
Then there was a big hole in the cave, and Jerry fell in. Did the dog fall in as well?
Yes, Jerry was trying to lick a rock he saw on the ceiling. And he took a tumble. He was always so clumsy. Now he's weird.
Now he's weird.
Is it normal for
Just out.
folks around here to lick rocks? Because I know you have a rock.
Seems
that
quite a
you lick.
hobby.
But before you had that rock,
Have you tried?
Will it make me stronger?
no.
Did
It just tastes
Did
good.
Jerry used to partake in your rock also?
Oh yeah, we would share it.
Oh,
Back and
wait a
forth.
second.
We'd take turns on wearing it. He'd take it one day. I'd take it a different day.
Question. So there was a rock. It was in the the ceiling of the cave, and he was trying to reach it. What color was the rock, dear?
It was
Joe, what color was the rock?
the rock he was trying to lick, like
Doesn't
red.
matter.
Yeah, it was kind of like just a red little rock hanging from the side of the wall.
Did it? It didn't look.
red.
Did it look like this at all? Just in case, holds up the abyssal crystal.
Did it look like an abyssal crystal?
As if
I
Jerry
I think
ate
it was
that.
just like a salt rock or something.
Yeah, this one was just a normal rock. Like it was not a normal rock. It looked like it was something like essentially like a mineral or something.
Yeah, I don't think it was a
It was-
MacGuffin.
it-
He's just
it was
really
more like-
dumb.
Crave that mineral.
Got it.
Tried to lick red. Was kind of the answer.
Right. All right.
Red
They decided
tasty.
to climb
Yeah.
over a big hole because there was a rock on the ceiling above the big hole.
Well, he was like precariously balancing. In hindsight, probably a bad idea.
Well,
But like, what can you do?
It's like a dog trying to lean into like a swimming pool to get something. You know, it's like that kind of leaning on the edge.
The only reason I was asking about resting above board is that I used spell slots in the fight. So.
Yeah. I think it might be worthwhile to not go in there. Pretty sure it's dangerous. That's why I sealed it.
Yeah.
I will say this though.
We short rested.
We did short rest though.
Long resting in the Valley of the Underleak will come with danger.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get to.
But him can keep watch, so
it's true. It's just you might have your long rest interrupted, which means it
Gotcha.
won't go off.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. It's fine. I just was. She would have said something.
It makes sense.
All right. Okay. Oh. Did the dog go weird as well? Dogs, not the dog.
I did not see. Last
didn't
thing I
see
saw
dog.
was Jerry was reaching for dog, and I
grabbing.
got out of there.
Right, because he was
So,
handsy. And
All it took for you to seal Jerry and this dog inside of a tomb was them reaching at you after falling into
Jerry's
the big
just
hole.
Jerry's just reaching for help, and he's like, nope.
Because I don't want to call into
Don't
question your
touch
decision
me.
making, but if I fell into
You'll
a big
be
hole, I'd probably reach out to
I
my friends for
figured more
help.
for me.
Oh fuck!
Right.
When you say it like that, you make it sound unreasonable.
It's just weird because he had a concussion, bro.
Fucking dramatic brain injury, man.
You push your aside his boulder, just give me a star of Jerry.
Weird now, and you can push you back.
You're not understanding me.
Face hurts
it
so
was
much.
Jerry, but it was not Jerry.
Did
Me and Jerry were close. One day, Jerry touched my shoulder. It was weird. So I sealed him in a cave.
Did he still
Also, dog. He's in it too.
Started eating dog.
Wait, did Jerry still look exactly like Jerry? Did he
No.
look different?
He looked weird.
What weird how, dear, is what I'm trying to get at. You need to elaborate.
Didn't see what dog looked like, but
Like,
he's weird
did
by
he turn-
association.
All of a sudden, his skin was like tree bark,
I
or
left dog. I hated that thing. I wasn't gonna take care of it.
even if dog wasn't weird. Fuck you, dog. You're staying in here.
He wanted to stay with his master, which was not me.
Well, Lodges, feel free to lead the way.
Please open the cave
Are you
so that
sure?
we can,
It's about time we
Honestly-
saved your friend Jerry, I think.
All right,
at the
I'm
very
ordering.
have
least,
to go
air out
now.
the smell of the rotting bodies inside of that cave.
It just feels
Starving
like
in
we
there over the last
could have
couple
had-
of moons.
better actionable information instead of looks weird.
When you see
dear.
him, you'll understand why I closed the cave.
I don't even know what Jerry looked like beforehand, though. How would
Joe,
I know
please
if he
bail
looks
me out.
weird?
You can
gotta
move the
make
rock
him
at your
weird.
own time.
You gotta make him weird. Okay, I'll move the rock. Please make
Joe's
him
like,
make
it's
him
just
weird."
Jerry.
Bro claims the guy
be a
looks
normal
weird.
guy.
Joe, quick,
be
please
declared
put this
weird.
wig on Jerry. I need them to think
hungry.
he's weird.
So, you would shift
He's
the
gonna
rock
be a
aside,
skeleton,
roll
he's
it,
gonna be dead.
and you roll it to the side, and you can see all across the back of the rock is bite marks, scrapes against it, claw marks, all sorts of just like where
pretty
something's trying to gnaw
weird.
its way through.
That's a bad
Well, maybe
look.
that was
Pretty
dog.
normal for somebody trapped in a cave.
Yeah,
Could have just
that's
been
not
dog,
weird.
though, right?
It
It's
could have been
silent.
dog, yeah.
The cave itself is about maybe just above your head limit largest. It's more like a tunnel for you. So that it's still, that's like 40, 50 feet high for everyone else, is where the top of the cave is. So it's very broad, but it is a tunnel. It's where the ceiling didn't kind of break apart when this valley was formed. So it looks like right down the end, there's rocks and stuff where you might be able to climb out to the other side, but it's smaller on the other side. That looks like it's kind of caved in a bit. You would only see darkness inside the cave. It is quiet as you stand outside.
Is it
Oh my god.
Dark visionable? Is it?
Dark vision.
That's weird. He used to make noise when I came by.
Can we try to perceive anything off about this place?
Yeah.
I was gonna advantage perception check.
Yeah.
With hearing.
Yeah, you can do
I
it.
got 23.
19.
23 with.
Sight for me.
Have you got, how much dark vision you got?
60 feet. I'm just checking the kind of general like area closest to us.
You're scanning, and you'd see that there's bones are just like gnawed into all across the floor that weren't there when you were last there. He's definitely been feeding. And you'd hear this
What kind of bones?
with the 19 growls, just various creature bones. You'd hear, and over to the left side of the cave, further out than you can see, you can hear.
I would relay this.
As something's coming up the hole, you can hear it echoing about.
Something's getting closer.
Oh, fantastic.
How long do you think we have? This thing gets.
Can I judge how far away it sounds with my
Do
check?
Give me a flat wisdom check, because he's kind of trying to work out time.
Not 20.
Oh,
Let's go.
Wayne's huge.
It will probably up that in about 12 seconds, 2 rounds.
12 seconds.
It takes a minute to
12 seconds. What can we do in 12
I'm not
seconds?
doing that.
That's long rest. We got time.
Let's go.
How long? We don't have that temp HP anymore, right?
I was gonna cut to the edge of the cave. and
Maybe
hide.
Jerry
Or
can
do
be
we-
reasoned with. Who knows?
Oh shit, we do.
I think it should stick
Yeah.
around until you get hit, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
JK, we have that temp HP.
Ready yourselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna get down somewhere behind like some rock formation.
Okay. You can find
Temp,
something from
temp
rocks.
HP specifically doesn't stack,
No,
right? Like I
doesn't
couldn't
stack.
cast it again.
No, you got the best version of it now. Because I don't know if anyone lost anything.
Largest cups his hand to his mouth and he's like,
Jerry, I brought help.
Oh,
and you can
buddy.
hear it scraping as it clearly gets to the top of the hole. Anyone do anything? This is your last chance. Then
No, go ahead.
then you would see, for those who have dark vision, there's a kind of a glimpse in the distance, something in the dim light, a large figure, but it looks almost on all fours, yet the front arms are larger, pulling it forward.
weird, please be weird, please be
It
weird.
starts running straight towards you guys.
Ooh.
You can hear like a gnarled sound coming from you on the north side of the cave as well. Whatever dog is coming as well.
Oh, no.
And this is what you see. The
The
weird
weirdest
form
motherfucker.
Is it weird? Is it weird?
is
Weird
Jerry.
check.
Ooh, pretty weird.
Weird.
Jerry got weird, dude.
Always what Jerry.
Well,
has
hang on though, because he could have just always looked like that.
You see-
and he
Sure.
just
That's what it
called
costs
weird
to
Several
touched you
sets of
once.
You have to
teeth
trust.
that are located on the outside of the mouth, going in. You see where parts of his body's been torn. You can see its muscular body, its hair pulled back, pieces of hair, mottled hair coming through. Teeth forming in the hand, coming out in different portions of the back of its leg as it starts roaring towards you. As it's now Jerry is charging the group, and that
Do I
is where
have
we'll
time
end.
to close the door?
I don't like
I
this.
mean, you
Put the
could,
rock
yeah, you
back.
could
Yeah.
rock him in.
Yeah, you could steal
he's
all of
close.
us in this cave with him.
But
and
that'd be
see how
crazy.
it
Good luck.
happens.
We'll end the episode before you come across Jerry.
Fucking Jerry.
There was a chance I could have just, you could have opened up the game and just found the skeleton of Jerry.
Regular
Yeah,
hill giant skeleton
it's
with
been
like
2
dog
months.
skeleton next to him, and it's like they did not make it.
I had to eat my own pet.
You see him cracking his skull, like, yeah, he just took a fall.
But
That'd be
yeah, there you
actually
go.
devastating.
Good job,
That was
guys.
great. I
On
had a great time.
well, thank you very much for playing. Thank you for joining
Yeah.
us.
That's fun.
Gmot's been in the wings for ages, and I was like, dude, I do not know how to put largest in the city right now, so give me some time. So now you guys are outside the city. It's easy.
They'll get out of the city soon.
But there you go. Thank you so much for playing with us, Gmart. Good job on the fight and also the Kuatoa. And getting past those guys.
Me.
Yeah, no, of course. And you'll be back next week if you're available.
For the next 3 years, right?
For the next 3 years.
Every week.
I mean,
right?
you'd have to sit out.
Has a lot
Hope
of
you're
fucking
free.
You just have to set out every city, every town, every cave normal. It'd be a lot of missing out, but maybe they stay outside for the rest. We'll do some shouts. We'll look at bingo. I've got a little bingo up. Let me just move here.
Yeah.
So look at the bingo. Gmart, you have to click on the
Let someone else
screen.
generate it, please, God.
Yeah, you suck at this, dude.
Yeah.
But then you
This is
can't
terrible.
know because I can't. I have to. It's the whole awkwardness of capturing.
Then do it and then redo it. Generate one as like your shitty
No.
throw
This is be good. This will be good. If you load the stream, you'll be able to see Gmart. I have to capture this.
Better
Otherwise
be.
it pushes all the cameras away.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Alright, bingo.
Episode 36, bingo. Nighttime watch
I feel
shenanigans.
good about this.
No. Right? I don't think you guys got up to anything.
No.
We didn't-
Nat
well, we
1.
didn't do
I don't think it's been nice.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't
Use
know.
his cunning strike option. Yes,
Yep.
you did. You did use
Yep.
the 2d6.
Sure
Uh, Nat 20, yeah.
Yep.
Guest has conveniently relevant skill knowledge for quest. I mean, the salt rock
Jerry
technically let you
being
sort of
weird.
thing.
Salt
I mean, he
rock.
knew how to get to the bug. That's conveniently.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
True.
Wax hound found in danger. You haven't got there
You
yet.
don't know.
Player roll for travel encounter invites dread.
No, we didn't roll for a travel encounter.
No,
right?
big brain moment for magic lore. Technically, you did the big
yeah.
arcana check
Yeah.
early on.
Oh,
Yeah.
the ley lines.
Someone tries to ride a horse-sized bug.
That would have been a good idea.
No.
Damn
Would've
it.
been cool.
Arachnophobic DM uses Spider-Man. No. Roll initiative.
Close
Yes.
centipede.
Uses new Glamboard feature. Yes. Free. Yes. Bug eats a
Yes.
bug.
I
No,
didn't eat
you
anything
bathed in
today.
it.
Some of it got.
Yeah.
Some of it must
I
have
baked
gone.
it.
No,
Yeah,
but
you must
she
have,
said
like-
bathe. She said
I
bathe.
did
in your
bathe
mouth.
in a bug though.
Oh,
That's
You
that-
must have
crazy.
slurped a little.
Just a little in your
Yeah.
mouth.
By accidente.
You
You
went
know?
like-
Okay, sure, because
I
the
mean,
next
she
one is
does-
Gmart
she
plays a
wipes the
small
blood.
species. You don't get that one.
Rip.
Third grade riddle
Dude,
stumps
when you
by.
introduced his character and he said the big door opens, it was either going to be a huge character
Or
or
a tiny, yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
with a
Yeah,
giant
no
door.
between.
Yeah.
I should have
30
gone for the
possibility
tiniest guy
check?
possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big
I
fella
think so,
on
yeah.
Morgane's list? No. Wax over as a conspiracy? No. New phobia unlocked? No. Largest law
I
drop?
don't think so.
Not the largest law drop. Combat versus Inquisitors? No. DM asked for marching order? I
There
didn't.
was some largest lore we learned about.
I gave my whole
Largest
backstory.
law.
Yeah.
Even the details about him licking
Yeah.
the ceiling.
Oh, hold
It
on.
talks about-
hold
it's
on.
like largest
law drop is
score.
very clever,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, I only
Yeah.
just picked up on that. Yeah.
I'm largest.
Sorry, you're
Yes.
absolutely right.
We still missed the fucking bingo.
Yeah, that's true. DM asks for marching order. No. Player disgusted by description of creature.
Yes.
I heard OG.
I
Oh,
was.
yes.
Does
Oh,
a
yeah.
very
You did
high
do
number
some of these.
hit. Did I
I'm a
ask that?
contender for bingo. Someone tries
Oh.
to ride horse-sized bug. I'm a bug. I turned horse-sized when I turned into an
Shit.
eagle. Someone did ride
Boom!
me.
Mic drop.
Yeah, but you still don't get
Your
bingo.
Honor?
Well,
That's
we do
a
get bingo.
diagonal.
Yeah, it's diagonal.
Oh, you're
In the middle.
right.
Diagonal.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy
Yeah. There you go. We've done this probably 20
Finally.
times. There's no.
Good
This is
job,
your first
welcome,
bingo.
chat.
Is this the first ever bingo?
I love
Yeah,
that we had to like grossly
I generate
like, bend
terribly,
the rules
dude.
to like get
Really
get-
had to. Really had to.
We
They
did
get
it on
really
loophole.
mad because
So
I generate so
bad.
Good
bad.
thinking, Bree.
At this.
All right. Well, let's go around and do some shouts because we hit the 4-hour mark, and then we'll finish up for the night. Let's start with
Yeah.
Dodger and go around that way.
Oh, hello everybody. I'm Dodger. You can find me at Dexbonus on pretty much everything. I have a coffee company. Check out dodgercoffeeco.com. Check out Gestalt. I produced that game. Also, Gmart. It's so awesome to play a game with you, bud. I'm so
Hell
glad
yeah.
that you joined us.
It's been great to have you.
And
Again, thank you for having
for
me.
the next 3 years. Yeah.
For the next 3 years.
Yeah.
Sam.
Gmart is finally here,
He did it.
and he did.
Shout out.
He did amazing,
You do your thing.
and you did pretty good
He
too, Joe.
doesn't.
They're naughty.
This is his thing.
Gmart, do you want to do one before
That's his
tomorrow? Because it
thing.
will just put you off if you go after tomorrow. Because he's
Yeah,
just
sure.
those
Yeah,
two
it will.
naughty.
Like, you know, I'm Gmart on
The
Twitch.
vibes are terrible.
That's all I care about.
Gmart on Twitch.
I play
fair
video games. Yeah.
It's true.
Tomato ruin the atmosphere, whatever. Dude
Yeah,
you gotta do.
no,
He will.
yeah, I
Don't
should have.
worry,
Yeah,
he
exactly.
will.
Yeah, it's really.
He's
It's
already doing it.
Go ahead,
He's
Tamar.
doing it right now.
He's
That's
doing
what
it
he
right
does.
now.
Go ahead, Tamar. Put the spotlight on you so you can break
sometimes
it.
he doesn't even smile.
He just stares.
Yeah.
He's messaging Sam on Steam.
Are you
right
imploding?
now.
Idiot.
Gmart said he would do mine for me, and he hasn't yet, and I don't know why
not
he tricked
true.
me.
Now you know, Gmart. Now you know.
Every week.
This is insane.
Every
Every
week
time.
this shit.
Bree. Can you
Hi, I'm Bree Bun. I've been playing through Dragon Age Origins for the first time. It's so much
So
fun. I'm
good.
continuing it tomorrow. It's so good. Come watch.
Nice. Romancing Alistair, right?
Okay.
There are better options.
I'm,
Yeah,
no,
that's so
I
funny.
liked Alistair.
He's
I
such a
liked
foot. He is such a
Bree
foot.
immediately on the defensive, by the way. Look.
He's such a foot. Oh, so
I
funny.
liked Alistair.
Can
You know what?
Can I just say, Morgan is my favorite character, but she doesn't like the coochie, so I don't have
Oh,
fun.
Yeah, okay, that's fair, that's fair.
So
I went through the same thing
Okay.
as you. I feel that.
Alistair.
It's hard not to love him. He's a dork.
He's
He's
so
Retriever.
funny.
He is a golden retriever. You can do worse. He
When I
cares
first
about
met him-
you. He's a
when I
nice
first met him, I
guy.
was like, I'm gonna fucking hate this guy. He's so annoying. And then I fell.
He's funny.
I fell for him. I know.
great.
I know.
He's funny. He's great.
It's just not the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
I love Morgan, dude.
He's such a
Again.
doofus.
Okay.
That's cutting into your shout out time.
Bree's reacting like we're talking about her actual like IRL husband.
How dare you?
You talking about
That is
Alistair
my
right now?
husband.
Shayne.
Howdy, I'm Shayne. I'm sorry I lied and deceived everyone by saying I'd be on cam this week.
I
Very
was gonna say
upset.
something rude.
Sorry.
Next week?
I'm gonna be moved in by the 12th, but I'm also not gonna be here on the 11th. So.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Boo.
All right. Well, hey,
Hey,
next time we see you,
I
man.
said no on that little weekly.
No,
"Are
that's
you gonna
okay.
be
Yeah,
here"
that's okay.
thing.
That's okay.
Like I filled out the form.
I ain't gonna complain. I'm gonna complain.
It's fine. We're just gonna go cry about it. It's fine, I guess. Like, whatever.
Bree will tell Alistair about it later, then she'll feel better. It's fine.
Oh, gee.
Hello, I'm OLG. Shout out to my dog who was relatively quiet, but can you hear that squeaky toy now? Because it's
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
It's a little T-Rex, and she has a
Aw.
volcano that they go in. Shout out to dog toys. That's it. That's all I got. That was my hand.
Cool. There's a Patreon if you want an exclamation mark Patreon. All the behind the scenes stuff like monsters and all that good stuff there. You'll get to see what that crab could have done. Which is a fun one.
We'll double back.
Maybe you'll double back.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
double
yeah.
back.
Get hungry.
Double back.
We'll get
What'd that
some
crab
cicada
do?
back. Yeah, anyone want sushi?
Yeah.
I could eat.
Yeah, it's true. You could always go back and eat crab.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, though, I just released 19 videos detailing all of the new stuff in the new player's handbook, then had to take them down because Wizards wasn't sure what you're allowed to show. But now I'm allowed to put
It's
most of them
allowed.
back up, but I have to ask them specifically which ones. But one of
my
them's back
God.
up. The spells ones might go up tonight or tomorrow, but it all trickled back up again, thankfully. So it wasn't many hours wasted, but it was all going up there. So if you do want to see all the new player's handbook stuff, it's not sponsored content. I'm just doing it because it was fun to review. But other than that, thanks again, Gmart, for joining us. Thanks everyone for playing. Thanks everyone for watching.
Gmart.
And we'll see you in the next episode. Catch you then. Bye bye.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Bye. Bye.